Grace.
Yes.
I present to you the Exalted Performer.
Yeah, everybody used the word majestic. Healy was right.
I know. I was like, I wonder.
So good.
Oh, I love it! Look at it too.
The class's main feature is Graceful Rage, which allows you to add your rage damage bonus on melee weapons with the Finesse feature.
This is so good.
This is actually the one I would want to play.
Yeah, me too.
But
Pirouette? Oh my goodness.
But in addition, Graceful Rage also generates a resource called Grace whenever you begin a rage. It generates a number of Grace equal to your Dexterity modifier, and you can do Grace to do different things depending on what level you are in the class. The main point of Grace is to basically take a 10-foot step that doesn't promote an attack of opportunity. That will also let you leap over other creatures. Pirouette lets you attack all creatures within a 5-foot range of you, basically everything next to you. Croix will let you attack a creature while you take your 10-foot leap. And Coda Pas Dadu, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly at all.
I did that. Never mind.
Its French meaning basically means the finale of a duo. And it's an ability that it's meant to basically be a big finisher on really, really tough creatures.
I love this so much!
Me too,
This
me
is-
too.
This is really good.
Yeah, this screams Gladiator or something.
Yeah, this is really good.
I love the picture! God, I love
This
the
is
picture
some
so much!
Spider-Gwen shit right here. In a way that I'm super...
This is really inspired. And
I need
very
a Goliath
This
barbarian.
is the Yasha we deserve.
I love this. I love this so much. I can't not think about a barbarian raging while dancing now. I really love that imagery.
Me and Jake are mechanics guys, because everything we made all builds on one mechanic.
I'm just thinking of somebody just crunking, somebody who just runs up and starts crunking on someone, and use their crunking to get around them.
That's great.
That's
cool.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think
And the finale.
Rage would be the most passionate form of yourself. So for this particular person, this barbarian, it's definitely throwing down and doing your pirouettes and just leaping across the battlefield and all kinds of shit.
I'm picturing a barbarian throwing a body in the air, then doing that thing where they lean over the chair and yank the chain, except the chain is attached to the body and blood just sprays down instead of water. This is like toe tapping, all
right, Andrith, you are up, my lady.
So I did say that I was going to do this at the last minute because that's how I do things. And
she wrote it.
What's more majestic than a last-minute homework assignment?
I threw out so many ideas. And this is what I ended up with because I really like the Feywild and I can't I just couldn't resist. So I decided to go with a class that I've never played before. Awesome.
It's a Fey Sorcerer.
Yeah.
I like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I kind of, to be honest, at first I had started putting together a druid circle and realized I was making the Circle of Dreams.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, been there.
And then I was like, oh, that's not going to work. Where else is missing this class? So some of the ideas that I got basically came from Circle of Dreams abilities. But I like the idea of, there's already the Shadow Sorcerer, so why not have a Feywild?
Sorcerer.
Oh my god, that's so true!
Yeah, no, I'm using this in my game. Legitimately, Broken Lantern is getting this in it.
I literally wrote the last ability.
I've never played
19 minutes ago.
I've never played a sorcerer, but I definitely think I would like to try this out.
I love
I'm making a folder that's collecting all of these, by the way, and I'd like us
to
continue doing
same.
this. We need to continue doing this.
Absolutely.
Oh god, I don't know if I can take it.
Amy, pick another word right now. We're using it no matter what you pick. Pick another word right now.
No.
We save it for Friday, right? Friday is when.
I don't mind coming up with a word.
Okay,
since
fair.
I'm not partaking.
Keely, can I just ask really quick? Can we get something that's more subjective next
Yes.
time? Fucking.
You want a
Majestic
concrete?
was really hard.
I'm glad.
Maybe
I will
like go the opposite realm.
Right.
Maybe
go hyper specific.
Yeah.
So I asked him. I was talking to Michael before I picked the word, and I was like, "Should it be can it be a concept, or is it better if it's like a concrete thing?" And he was like, didn't really give me one way or the other about it.
I'll be honest. I actually remember zoning out of that conversation because I got distracted by something. It's not my fault. I almost got hit by a car. Okay.
So yes, next time if we do it again for this Friday, I will pick a concrete.
Harder to do than Majestic Bland.
I actually already have a subclass that's perfect.
He literally has a. I've read it.
Allow me to show you. No, but it's really good.
At this point, we're all having a good time. Well,
can I say one thing real quick?
One thing.
You guys are great. You guys are all so smart and so good. Good for you guys. Like, even no matter how much time you put in it, if you thought of it like right away or last minute, it doesn't matter. You guys did all so great, and I'm just, you guys are so good. I just want y'all to know how awesome you all are. So, yeah.
Goodness. Thank you.
That's very.
Of course, you all deserve it.
Key, that's very nice of you to say. Now it's time for me to kill you all.
He's not wrong.
I mean, we deserve it.
I need to get into roll 20.
I need to figure out my spell slots because I was not doing that.
Chris, give me a good British thing to say so I can get into character.
The rain in Maine falls mainly in the plains.
The rain in Maine falls mainly in the... whatever.
No.
Right, fine, I'm in. I'm in!
There it is.
He's
I am
checked it.
drift compatible. My name is Striker Pentecost.
So, today we're canceling the apocalypse. We left off. You guys had a bit of a run-in with the higher-ups there at Vallaki. Got a lot of spears thrown at you, a lot of arguing happened. You got kicked out of the town. But before that, as you're making your way from the town of Kresk, after you're being repelled from the wall there, you ran into some raven people, were-ravens, who met you on the road. They questioned you about a young boy that James may or may not have used magic on to look into his memories. And after a bit of suspicion, they eventually came to trust you and gave you a token by which to protect yourselves in these hard times. That token turned out to be a cursed doll that held the form of one Cassius Rhodes, a wizard with a very strange spellcasting focus. Eventually, you guys made your way back to Vallaki, had that aforementioned run-in with Isaac Strasny, a armored saber-toothed tiger that had escaped from Rictavio's cart, and pretty much the entire guard force of Vallaki. Once you guys escaped, you had a bit of a run-in with some wolves that wasn't quite as harrowing, and that, I believe, is where we left. You guys were waking up. James and Cassius had just come back with a bit of fish, and you were coming back to camp and settling in, and what would you guys like to do? It's early morning. All of you are feeling pretty good, feeling pretty alright. No humanoids came out to search for you in the night, so that's always good to know.
So I guess we're off to Wizard of the Wines.
Cassius pulls back an arrow and fires it at James, yelling, "Take fast, Jimmy!"
Whoa!
And before the arrow hits him, it just poofs into a loud fart noise because it was a thaumaturgy arrow.
That's a nice trick there. Any point to it? other than to make us laugh, make us chuckle? What else can you do?
Any point
I think
to
there's
it?
a point to the arrow.
Yeah,
Oh.
what
At
the
the
hell?
end of
It's
it,
glass. It'll
it's pointy.
rip you to smithereens.
Oh, I was
Don't
being literal.
judge my arrows.
I'm not
He holds
If,
it up, and it falls limply in his hands.
if you could not shoot any arrows in me again, that would be most pleasurable.
Yeah, whatever you want, Jimmy.
Get the
Just
fuck out!
Don't.
This is revenge for tennis balls. I just want you to know that.
Nice. Thanks,
I have
Jay.
no idea what that's supposed to mean.
All right.
Alright,
After
so
that,
we have
after that a
some
little bit,
wizards about some wines.
some wines about some wizards.
that
Do you
what it
guys pack everything up onto? You don't have the cart.
Nope, we don't.
You guys pack everything up and get rolling, get
The
moving.
cart's like right here.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys drop the cart. You guys drop the cart in this
Where'd
hex.
you find Bilbo?
Back here just a little bit. Back when, because Olivia decided to switch out of a live a horse,
Oh, okay.
and you guys had no means by which to transport your cart after that.
Nobody was asking the right questions.
No, Olivia.
Excuse me.
So are you guys?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to stop and grab your cart first before heading down to the Wizard of the Wines?
Sorry, what?
Or are you going to head straight to the Wizard of the
No, I
Wines?
didn't.
Jimmy
wanna
has
look
all his
badass.
belongings in a chest on his back.
Besides your barrel of water.
I personally will not carry a barrel of water to my death.
What's all this about a barrel of water?
We need to find an empty barrel, and he found an empty barrel, but it wasn't the right one, so he filled it up with water.
Why do we need to find an empty barrel?
It'll help us kill vampires and stuff.
Yeah, it's
What?
really important. This lady that we met there in Vallaki, I think it was.
No, it was outside of Barovia Village.
You sure you're not taking it too
Madam
literally?
Ava.
Yeah, Madam Ava. She read us a portent, and we needed to get a barrel, I think.
Specifically, a cask that once contained the finest wine.
Oh, yeah, that's not specific at all. But we might find one here. This seems to be the only winery in the land. I mean,
Oh,
as
let's
far as I
go.
know.
You guys get a rollin'. You guys heading north by the split path, or are you heading south?
I mean,
We could roll the barrel of water.
let's go south. I'm being the guide. Let's go south.
Okay.
We haven't explored the footpath yet, and we got a lot to do today.
Okay. So you guys make your way down. A cold chill kind of running down from the southern mountain there, kind of running down the slopes of the mountain as you guys move. On part of the hill here, when you're at a bit of a high point where you can kind of see through the trees just a little bit, in this thinner part, you can see what seems to be some kind of structure here at the on one of the fingers of the mountain, but it's too hard to tell looking through the trees what it is exactly. And you continue on for a little ways before coming back to the crossing where you guys had pretty close to where you had met with Cassius in the past. Do you guys continue on towards the winery, or do you want to head up toward the cart?
Winery or cart? I really don't feel
Winery.
like wasting.
Winery.
Okay.
Let's go to the winery, I believe.
The
We ain't
winery
going.
sounds like a good idea to me.
We wasted so much time showing off all of our arts and crafts earlier.
Now, before we walk up on the place,
Mm-hmm.
I believe the crow fellow mentioned something about twig blights.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, and I did like a nature roll to know if I knew what twig blights were, and I feel like I did moderately decent on that. Is there anything in particular that we need to watch out for when it comes to those? That I would know with my. I could roll another nature check.
Yeah, just roll me one more.
Yeah. I think that was about what it was before.
You know that, I mean, they're made up of plant matter and stuff like that, so if they're mixed in with other plant matter, they may be pretty difficult to spot.
Now,
Okay, they might be hard to spot, but also fire. is probably a good bet.
That's metagaming. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm a druid. If I know anything, is that the shit I love burn.
These monsters made of kindling.
George, this monster made of jello is weak to spoons.
True.
Now, I unfortunately am not in a fortuitous position to be able to conjure fire. Mostly my ability to do things revolves mostly around song and dance. I can make someone feel so. Someone feel so bad about an insult they cough up blood.
Is that
I can. Clown? Are you a clown, Jimmy?
Are you a clown?
I take great offense to that.
He asked
in like an insulting way. Hey, you asked it too.
I can make flame.
Yeah, same. I've got. And he holds up one of his arrows, and it's got like a ball at the end, and then the ball just.
Well, I got the good old firebolt.
Yeah, same. That's what this is.
Yeah,
I believe.
locked and ready.
So
are we nearabouts to see any activity there at the winery?
You guys come out to this part where the forest kind of opens up into a large field. I'll describe the approach. You guys aren't approaching now, but you can definitely see it from where you are. After a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into the dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads, Vineyard. And as you guys are kind of standing here, you realize a light drizzle has begun to fall.
Yeah, so to the south of here, if I remember correctly, because they did mention this, those people we met yesterday said that the people who took over the vineyard are from Yesterhill, and they're a bunch of druids who are controlling these twig blights. So, I'm guessing if they're controlling the twig blights, if we focus fire on the druids, we should be okay. Although this is a little conflicting for me, I'm going to be honest.
Well, if I also... Oh, you go ahead, Viola.
Oh, sure. Thank you very much. Well, I was going to say that, we don't know what's going on with these druids. I'm sure they're just confused or they're misled, possibly, or believing something that ain't true. Maybe we should speak to them first. I kind of like that.
Now, I am usually a man for peaceable action, but I do believe we've encountered one of these druids before, if you remember correctly. One of our first unfriendly encounters here in Barovia, aside from those horrid werewolves.
That's a good point. He may not like that we just left him there to count to 100.
I suggest...
What?
Well... He wanted to fight, and Viola was like, "Hey, good looking," or something, and
I charmed him with my feminine wiles.
And, those?
It was a spell.
Yeah, it was a spell.
Yeah.
Charm person.
I could tell.
Yeah, just shot him down. Just shut him down real quick, and left him to his own. Well, I mean, he's living. We didn't kill him, so I think we granted him.
That's
but he's
probably the mistake, honestly.
Now, if you remember, our friendly crow friend who handed us Cassius told us that somewhere nearby the winery there was more of his family resting in the trees. Perhaps we should look for them. They'd be able to give us a better lay of what's going on.
Yeah, Ooh, if we shove one in a bottle and let it go in the home, they could take care of them while we grab the wine and run.
Or we just help?
It is my gentleman's honor that has me staying here to ensure that this winery remains productive. They need our help after all, and
yeah. These people of Barovia, they do like their wine, so
I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Right. Well, they don't have a lot of good fun here. I know good fun, and it isn't just wine. It isn't just liquor. But
I think
that always
James
helps.
I think, James, you had a really good point. Maybe we should do like a perimeter in the woods a little bit to see if we can find these people. And at a certain point, maybe if once we get around to the other side of the vineyard, if we don't see anybody, we just go, type of thing. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff.
No, it is a completely is an excellent idea. And if anybody were to do any kind of scouting or something of that nature, I suppose you would be the best at it, Olivia. With your ability to change into wild creatures, such as it were.
Right, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Bird,
Yes.
you can turn into a bird, right?
I can't. No, I can't.
No?
Thank you for reminding me that I can't turn into a
horse is
bird.
territorial to Burley.
Oh, that's no worries. I'm sure you're probably gonna turn into a dragon at some point.
I can do it.
I mean,
That'd
Yeah.
be amazing, actually. Okay, so yeah, I can do something. Yeah, right now. Right now. You want me to do this now?
Yeah.
I think you would make a lovely badger.
Badger's more for watery areas. This seems kind of muddy. I think a rat might be best, or are we? I
What's
don't
the
think I've
difference
ever
between
done it
a
while you're all staring at me.
badger and a weasel?
I will,
James is going to avert his eyes.
Yeah, I'll avert my eyes and cast my own mage armor myself.
Cassius
I'm gonna-
just folds his arms.
I'm gonna reach out and give you blessing of the trickster.
Oh, thank you.
She's a hero.
Let me check one thing before I choose.
Okay. I'll tell you something.
I'm gonna go with Weasel.
No help. All right.
Why is it not gonna help?
I'm just kidding. I'm doing that DM thing where like I pretend like I'm trying to kill you guys all the time.
I'm gonna go with Weasel because they have a better stealth. So
Okay, that's
I had a
many.
DM who used to show up in a suit every session. He wanted to kill us.
I just deadpan
Just for
stare at Cassius right in the eyes as I change into a weasel.
Neat. Why'd you have to have everybody look away? Oh, wait, you can't speak.
I do a little weasel laugh and I run into the woods.
That was
Okay.
fun.
Which copse of tree are you heading to? You can see there are two little groves, one north of the winery and one south of the winery.
I'm gonna skirt up through these trees first a little bit,
Skirt. Okay.
and then cut across and go to over here.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
I'll have it. I get advantage on just one, right? Or is it for an
Yes.
hour?
No, for an hour.
For Blessing of the Trickster, yes. I think you would have had it anyway because you're small, but I don't know how that works exactly.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
No idea.
Okay, you sneak in there. You get all low to the ground, kind of dive and duck through a couple of the areas there. Let me just get to the thing real quick. Our boy.
Look at my little weasel token. He's so cute, guys.
Look at that little weasel. Yeah, you managed to walk up, you kind of crawl through the mud into the trees there on the other side. As you're passing, you're north of the fields there. At this point, it's kind of just an open meadow. The fields kind of begin, or most of the fields are south of the winery itself. Up here, it's just more meadow-like. And eventually, when you do break into the tree line yet again, you come across what seems to be a family of were-ravens. One of them is old, like an old man. He's in his normal form, humanoid form, kind of leaning on a cane, kind of rocking back and forth. You see two children. I said there were 9, didn't I?
Something like that.
No, that's weird. You see 3 of them are in their hybrid forms, and they seem to be going over weapons in the back. You see another one in humanoid form. Looks to be an older male, not as old as the old man, but like an older male, probably in his 40s or 50s. You see a younger man, probably early 20s. you see a woman a little older than him and another man with his arm around her. And they're both kind of tending to two young children who are near them.
Okay, I want to get one of the kids' attention. Can I, like scurry around?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just gonna, like, scurry around and try to get their attention. Be like, hey, look at this weasel. Hey, 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 hey.
Doing like a little weasel dance.
Yeah, weasel dance.
One of the kids kind of looks and kind of wipes his nose. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There are no three of those guys. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
There are no three hybrid guys. There are just there's actually 3 children. That's right.
Just 3 children?
There are 3 children and then all the 5 others.
Got you.
6 others.
So 6 adults, 3 children.
Yes.
6 adults, 3 children. Okay. I'm writing this down.
Okay, sorry. This is there's like 40 different groups like on the same page. Okay. You walk up to the children, and the youngest one seems to see you, and silently just kind of comes over and just squats down in front of you, and gets really close, like right up in your face.
Is it muddy on the ground?
It's a little damp. It's the drizzle kind of coming down. It's becoming a little bit harder.
Can I scratch a word into the ground?
Yeah, I'll give you that. What are you writing to the ground?
Hi.
The kid's eyes just go wide, and he looks back at his family, who's all busy. The old man seems to coughs a little, and the older man the older adult man just kind of puts his hands on him and like comfort him. He gets closer and he just says, "Hi."
This is great. I don't want to do this for too long because then they're going to be like, "What the fuck is she?"
Cassius is already thinking that.
James,
do you understand me,
bro?
I nod my head.
Should I tell them?
I nod my head.
He kind of stops and he's like, "Okay." He says, Mom, there's a weasel here." And, you watch as the woman kind of stands and walks over and looks down. She sees "Hi" written in the ground, and she just grabs her son's wrist. She's just, "Get away from that thing. It could have a disease or something."
I wave at her.
The kid says, "No, she can talk. The weasel can talk. I heard her talk."
I shake my head. Yes.
She gets there, and she kind of looks down for a second, and she says, "Davian?" And the older man kind of peeks his head. "What? What do you want?" And he looks over and he sees the weasel.
I wave.
Someone has taught this weasel to wave. Pretty impressive, actually.
I run in a circle on the ground.
The older man, who was called Davian, kind of looks for a second. "Elvia, didn't you say one of them was a druid?"
Fuck.
Says, "Yeah. She was a horse when I talked to her, and then she switched back."
I nod my head so hard. Just change back. I don't want to waste the shape, dude.
Oh, okay, fair.
You head bang. Your little weasel head.
I shake my head so hard.
Are the rest of the people here? Do you have everyone here?
I shake my head and I go. I write in the ground. Wait.
Okay, we've been doing that for like a day.
I kind of look to the side and be like, in my weasel, I'm just like, fuck, we should have got here sooner. Okay, alright.
Davian
and I run.
kind of laughs like an old.
And I run back to the group.
Okay. Your little weasel legs just spindling along.
I'm just saying, what's the difference between a weasel and a badger?
I bite Cassius on the toe.
It's like a furry snake with legs.
Yeah.
He pulls his bow and aims and he goes, "Are you my friend weasel or are you a bad weasel?"
I shake my head.
That's the horrible bad weasel that's been chasing us this whole time.
That's it.
When you're a doll half the time, a weasel's a scary thing. They got sharp teeth and your threads are weak.
I pull at one of their pant legs, like, come on!
Let's follow the weasel.
James is gonna pick up the weasel and rest it on his shoulder.
You think
Point the
Straw can turn into a weasel?
Maybe. The DM says.
Thunder boom!
I start pointing them in the direction that I took, so that way we know that it's a safe route.
Okay. So you guys begin heading through the trees toward that northern grove?
Yep.
Alright. So you guys see, when you get to the meadow about here... Oh, you guys can't move the thing. Only
I would like to minor illusion a little bow on the top of the weasel.
Just a little...
Yeah.
Oh, angry weasel!
No, you don't know.
You didn't even feel it.
You don't know.
I don't know!
That's bloody adorable.
What is? I see you're in weasel form. That's nice.
You guys see a little further, a little south of you, as you guys are going across this meadow, you see the field and a trail that kind of cuts through the vineyard. As you guys are moving, the fog in this area, the fog being the persistent kind of around here, a persistent thing around here, it begins to take on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see rope-handled half barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you. And you see there, standing, his hood up, a humanoid figure kind of waving to you guys as you guys move across this meadow. And as you do, and you come inside the meadow there, you see the same thing that Weaselivia saw.
Love it.
You see the old man, the older gentleman, a very young adult man, a woman, an older woman, another man who doesn't look like the other gentleman in this area, and then you see three more children kind of just playing around them. And all of them kind of look up at you suspiciously as you step in. And Elvir says, "This is them. These are the ones I ran into." And you watch as the old man kind of slowly stands up, and he kind of walks over and he says, "So, you're the ones who's going to help us open up this wine again."
That's the plan.
That's good. Well, there's a lot of twig blights in there. Be careful, I guess.
That lot of help you are.
Do you have a number, or are we just kind of guessing at this?
It's very hard to tell. They blend into the old vines and everything.
So what if we just set the whole fields aflame?
Is there a way in underneath, or through the back, or through the chimney? Is there a chimney?
There are a couple entrances. We have the front door. There's the back door. You can go in through the loading bay. You can go into the stables, but there isn't much of an entrance through there. There's also a side door you could possibly get into. Nothing by way of a open cellar, though.
Has it been about an hour?
I'd say it's been like 30, 45 minutes.
Okay, cool.
No, I guess we'll have to weasel our way in there. I'm serious. And he looks at her. Could you find us a way to get in?
I nod and I climb down off of James. I'm gonna weasel my way out carefully into the.
Okay.
She's quite agreeable when she can't talk.
She's great. Shape
my God!
Shape changes are funny. You begin crossing the fields there, going between the neatly tended rows of vines there. There are some parts where the vines seem to get a bit thicker, but all the vines here seem to be brown and almost rotted. You do not see a single grape on any of these things. as you're making your way through. And eventually you come to the edge of the the winery there. And I'm going to move you all to a map. You'll see yourselves, but you won't actually be there. So nobody panic. Nobody panic. Please don't panic.
I'm panicking.
Ah! Sorry.
It's alright. Give me 1 sec, and I will get... There she is. Okay, so you're kind of coming in from this... Let me do it. Let me do it.
Sorry, okay. It's just, I gotta move it with my token, because I can't... The dynamic lighting.
Fuck. Yeah, I heard you. I got you. I have to fix that.
It's fine. You don't have to fix it right now. We'll just keep actual Olivia by the rat.
The weasel can't see?
The weasel, it doesn't move when I move the weasel. Like, if I were to move him down here, it's still giving me the light perspective of where Olivia's token is. So, we'll just keep Olivia right next to the weasel.
Sure. How's this?
Oh! Let's see. Aha!
Oh yeah, Irina's here. And Ismark.
Yeah, Irina and Ismark are just kind of hanging back. Sometimes the DM forgets that they're present.
NPC.
Goddamn NPC. Okay, so you're coming in from the northwestern part of the winery here. You can see immediately. You don't see your friends, but you do see a front entrance here. You can see what seems to be some kind of a loading bay down here. You see stable doors down here, and then you can see an open door here. What would you like to do? And an outhouse. There's an outhouse too.
I'm gonna creep up to the outhouse.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna creep up to the open door.
Okay.
And then as a weasel, I get advantage on perception check that relies on smells and sounds. May I do a perception check to see if there's anything coming from inside there?
Sure.
Cool.
Roll your perception check.
Ooh,
a 22. As you're walking up, you sniff, and you do a sniff, and you get mostly the smell of, old wine, obviously, but also, like, a vinegary kind of scent that's, like, permeating the area. With that roll, there's also a twinge of something foul, something that's not quite right, that hits your weasel nostrils. As far as sound goes, you can hear what sounds to be like branches, like when branches kind of scrape against each other. You can hear that in just an inordinate amount, like a crazy amount, coming from beyond this door and even beyond these double doors here.
scratching as in, does it sound like wood scratching on stone?
It sounds like wood scratching on stone, wood scratching on wood, all manner of things. But let me read you this area real quick. Resting on the flagstone veranda are 3 5-foot diameter wooden tubs. Their insides stained with grape juice. Each tub is a short ladder bolted to its side and a catch basin tucked underneath. At the back of the veranda is a large set of sliding wooden doors, as well as a normal-sized wooden door. Stone pillars and arches support the upper floor above. The veranda... nope, that's not part of the same thing. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to... How much time do I have left on my wild shape?
I will say 10 minutes.
How long did it take me to get here?
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around this backside of the building.
Okay.
Just to get an idea of what it looks like from back here.
Okay, roll me another stealth check, please.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
You're got
Yes.
Continue.
Yes.
You are the stealthiest weasel.
Goodbye.
I'm just looking. Oh, I can see it. There's a window.
There's a window there.
There's someone in that room.
There's someone in there.
You see, yeah, as you kind of go through, you see standing there about 6 feet tall. You see just a man-shaped pile of twigs.
Oh my gosh!
It's just kind of standing there at the top of the stairs, just staring at the wall.
That's not.
I would have probably seen that and been like, squeak!
Squeaka.
Oh my god! And then I'd like run back to my friends, like,
Yeah, you sprint right back. Give me one more stealth check as you're moving. No, you can keep the natural 20. Never mind, you rolled a natural 20.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you continue straight on back to the grove, where Davian is just kind of sitting there with his family and the rest of your party there.
I have a question.
Yes.
While this is going on, can James be constructing torches?
Torches. Do you have the materials for that?
I should. I'm going to use one of my nice shirts, and I'm going to use that as an oil sop to, just kind of tie, cloth to sticks I can obviously find in this wood line.
After James makes a few, Cassius pulls out 10 pristine torches out of his bag and just sort of starts handing them around. I appreciate the creativity, but you should probably ask around first.
James, you managed to make 3 torches before Cassius begins handing out the other pre-made.
This is 3 torches we wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yeah, fair
Lord
enough.
knows we may need them.
Never know. At this point, the rain has begun.
Disagree.
At this point, the rain has begun to fall harder.
A very wet and muddy weasel comes running into the camp area, freaking the fuck out, and then poofs back into Olivia on the ground.
Wahoo!
Guys,
Did you find a safe way in?
I think I might have, but there's also a guy made of twigs in there.
Oh, maybe he's one of those blights we heard about.
Yeah, but the blights that we saw the other day, those were very small. This guy is made of twigs.
Maybe he's a lot of blights put together.
I don't know. Okay, so there's one entrance that's open that seems a little bit inviting and convenient. But then there's an entrance in the back. I don't know if it's locked because I saw the twig guy and I kind of freaked out a little bit.
Well, there's this door here by the loading dock. We might try it.
Right. I didn't check that area out. I don't know if there's anybody in there or not. I didn't have enough time.
By the veranda.
Michael, we can hear you typing. So I don't know if we want to There's definitely twig blights in there because I heard a lot of stone. I heard a lot of wood scraping on stone, and there was also something very foul smelling in there. Kind of, I don't know. I got the feeling that it might be undead. I don't know if that comes with twig blights or not, but I don't know.
Was it more of a rotting smell or just something generally heinous?
Generally heinous, and I am going to the worst possible thing that it could be.
Well, if there's...
You're welcome.
There's a lot of bad things out there.
It was coming from the outhouse or just from this place?
I mean, it was by the outhouse, but I know what shit smells like.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're
I would hope so.
Levels of shit smell.
I only grew up on a farm.
Yeah, well, you act like your shit don't stink, so.
That's not true.
Out of all of us who have grown up on a farm, I think I am the most qualified to identify what foul manure smells like.
Did you grow up on a farm or above a farm?
I grew up working the land, thank you, Cassius.
No.
Out of character, Olivia's thinking of turning back into a weasel just so she can poop on these guys.
Mirabelle approves.
I think Viola would have seen the look on Olivia's face and be like, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're going to figure this out. I have an possibility to turn someone invisible if we wanted to do some further scouting. Maybe come through the actual entrance that we're meaning to and get a look inside before we try to go in through a way we aren't meant to go.
I have an escape system, so if I went in, I'd be able to get out.
Hmm.
I just don't like the open door.
Yeah, me not.
It seems very inviting. I like the idea more of going to that back door and getting that main guy first, because I don't know, he just seems like something we don't want to run into later.
You mean going through that window you saw?
There was a window and then there was a door around the other side.
All right, well, I reckon we'll all have to be all stealthy-like going around the corner there.
Right.
Well, I suppose that settle things. It's time for James to be stealthy.
Okay, so you guys are going to attempt to stealth across the field to the winery and get around to the back?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Help us with that?
Can you help us with that? Of course.
I can do that. I'm gonna do this thing.
It's just a little thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't prepare.
Twice.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't prepare that. I was thinking about it and I'm like, no.
I love
Yeah,
you,
it's one of my
Best
domain
Trace.
spells.
You are the best spell ever. Woohoo.
Alright, let's get stealthy.
Okay, you guys begin to stealth. You guys make your approach.
Sorry.
Why'd you do it 3 times?
Take the first one. It wasn't appearing. I got annoyed.
Yeah, roll 20
Oh,
is having
good.
a glitch right there.
That's a lot of rolls.
Yeah, roll 20 is acting silly on this end, too.
That's a lot of damage.
James got
Nice.
that. Got that nice 27.
Ismark. As you guys begin to set out, Davian kind of sits there and just says again, well, good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Davian. You gonna be around here?
I'll be here protecting my grandchildren, yes.
Very good, very good.
Do Irina and Ismark, do you want to go with us or do you want to stay?
I guess that's up to you guys, Ismark says. Do you want me to stay? Do you want us to stay?
I look at everybody else.
Well, I mean,
Y'all seem capable.
I mean, yeah. You kind of have to be around here.
Yeah.
Then why didn't you take back your phone?
This isn't my farm.
All right. Why didn't you?
This is Ismark. That we're
I'm
talking.
Ismark.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get my sister into Kresk.
Yeah.
It's the voice.
I didn't really get the full rundown on what you two's deal was.
Yeah, they've been with us since the beginning. They're on their way to Kresk, and Arena there's running from old what's his name again?
Stragon
Strahd.
Zarevich.
Yeah.
Wait, so we got her following us around, and Dark and Broodie's looking for her?
Yeah, the noble.
That's
fella.
why we should. That's why we should keep moving.
Yeah, we need to
Why?
figure this out. I mean, it seems as if we got points of interest here that we need to accomplish in order to get Miss Arena and Bismarck. Ismark. Keep thinking to call you Bismarck. I don't know why.
That was my uncle.
Old Bismarck. Okay.
Old Otto.
Bismarck the Burgomaster.
Okay, so do you want us to stay, or do you want us to go with you?
Come along, if you would.
Yeah, come on.
All right. I just want to let you guys know, I roll my stealth checks at disadvantage.
Oh,
I click on Ismark, and I scroll down to the follow me, and he goes, you already have a companion with you. And I go, there's 2 of you. How am I supposed to...
It's not fair.
Well, I mean, if Maribel here can see us, she can help you with that stealth and make you real quiet like.
Yeah. I can cover all of us.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me get to the daggone thing. Okay, so you guys are going to be approaching from the northwest there. So if you guys could move your tokens over Mira, I'll move Irina and Ismark over Mira. And you guys get to about this spot before things happen. So if you guys move your stuff there.
I don't want things to
Move
happen.
your asses.
The two boys.
Can I just silently play the dobro?
Are you able to move your token, Mike?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I forgot music. I gotta find me some music on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to put all the music in myself, so it's up to you guys. You guys just gotta put on your Spotify. Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances, thick ivy covering every wall, and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery next to a loading dock. East of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse. And as you guys begin walking up and you get to about this point, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. You see a huge number of twig blights just moving in, moving into the towards the winery itself. If you do a quick cursory glance, it looks like there's about 30 of them.
Good lord.
Nice.
What do you guys do?
That's a
I
whole
open
thicket.
fire.
We should get into the building.
Yeah, let's try to get
Where
inside.
are you?
Where am
You're-
I'm with you.
I don't see your token.
I'm the purple one. Hello.
I don't see a purple one.
Yeah, are you under Ismark?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, you were under Ismark.
Oh, I was anyway. Do we want to go to the open door or do we want to go around
Let's
the
just go
back?
through the
I'm
door.
gonna stand at the fountain.
We do not want to go in the open door.
stop!
Okay.
Everyone stop!
Oh,
Roll
shit.
initiative.
Ah. Shit! Oh shit! Oh god!
We don't get a
Everyone
choice
just
now.
Staring at us.
I'm going inside.
I'm gonna light the house on fire.
Well, something's gonna get it lit on fire. Not
Oh,
sure
I didn't
yet.
click my. Oh wait,
James Dean, killing it.
Yeah, James Dean.
James Dean Beauregard.
Boo.
I roll
This is
better
Dobro in the
initiatives.
West.
I roll better initiatives with this character than I've ever had in my entire life with any
I know,
other
you're pretty
character.
good with Amalia.
Jimmy Dean is not my lover. He's just a boy who used to own a plantation.
That would be another good subclass.
Can I say how fucking brave it is that Jake's playing a character who's southern and owns a plantation? Like, that can go south incredibly fast. Quite literally.
Can we also like say that Ismark and Irina moved with us because nobody moved them because they're NPCs?
Yeah, I'll move them up with you guys. I just gotta find the. Yeah, whatever,
They're the
kid.
most
Yeah.
They're the most Skyrim NPCs. Hey, did you ever hear about the story that I hear there's like twig blights in this plantation?
I'm sworn
Really?
to carry your burdens.
Oh, jeez.
I hope Strahd doesn't show up. Yeah, we know, Irina. You've said that 7 times every hour for the
I'm
past
sworn to
hour.
carry your burdens.
The Greybeards are calling into High Wolfgar.
This is ridiculous. I have to get my sister into Kresk. Yeah, I know. We're working on that.
Okay, where do you want those two to end up?
Like right in the middle of us, maybe, or like somewhere just in our vicinity. I would think, right? Like,
I won't.
Irina should probably be in the middle, just so we don't like lose her. And Strahd just pops up, grabs her, teleports away.
Nothing personal, kids.
that's great.
At this point, the blights seem to be about 120 feet away, as they're just kind of creeping towards the vineyard.
Anybody else see them?
They explicitly noticed us.
No.
They all stood. They seemed to have some kind of special preternatural thing that made them able to pick up large groups of adventurers.
They are of the land, apparently.
How specific?
They're of the DM's power.
Oh,
Uh,
Plot power.
yeah. So at this point, James Dean Beauregard, I do believe it is your turn.
Well, sir.
Oh, alrighty then. I do
sir.
believe James is going to spend his movement going. This door is open, correct?
This door is indeed open. You want to go in there?
Yeah, James is going to take a step inside and see what's going on.
All right, just a little party in there. You're gonna go ahead and stop there for a moment.
Alrighty.
All the blights doing a keg stand currently turned and looking at it.
Bare hooks line the walls of this storage room. Shelves to the south hold several pairs of stained wooden sandals with oversized soles. Both doors to this room hang open. The one to the west is fitted with iron brackets and leads outside into the rain. Lying on the floor next to it is a 5-foot-long wooden beam.
5-foot-long wooden beam, you say?
Yeah, on the floor, like just in front of that door there. You could lock all your friends out.
Wow, what a weird like darkness.
Did I say that? That's
No, James thought that, but he has no idea why. He's like, oh. It's like one of those call to the void moments where it's like, you can just jump off the cliff right now. You're like, ah.
James, you also see something else beyond the other door. You see a lot of movement of some wooden creatures just kind of creeping about inside of this large area. It's kind of hard to tell, though, because the door's just only cracked a little bit. They seem not to have noticed you, however.
Alright, so what James is going to do, James is going to quickly motion for everyone to get inside, and he's going to spend his action lighting up a torch.
Okay. I will say lighting up a torch is probably going to give him an opportunity to spot you.
Can James close the door, quietly close the door before he lights the torch?
I'll give you that, yeah. You shut the door, and quietly light the torch up.
Quietly close the door. I could light the torch up, just however, but...
Yeah, you just scream at the torch until it lights up. I get you.
Jimmy, what's your plan?
He closed the door. It's too late.
The door's shut. You wave your friends forward, light your torch. That's your turn. The twig blights get 30 feet closer. Olivia.
I've been beckoned. So beckoned I shall go. And I think I have like enough movement to get
That's the most roundabout way to get in there.
Well, I can't go in other people's space.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we let you, I think you can.
Yeah, you're little.
It's a
I'm here, okay?
Quick, get on my shoulders.
I'm here, I'm a druid, get used to it.
No, I'm gonna take my action to turn into something that I have not decided on yet.
Well, you better choose quick.
I was gonna say.
Well, it can't be a bear.
Now, Olivia, you should know there's a lot of stick dudes in there.
How many hit points does a hyena have? Not a lot.
All right. Well, while you're deciding,
No. I'm changing my mind. Hang on. Nah, fuck it. I'm good out here.
I'm good at Taco's good out here. I like it. All right.
Taco's good out here.
Viola, it is your turn.
Oh god. Well, I reckon I will. Oh gosh, there's a lot of fellas in there.
There's a lot of meaty boys in there, huh?
Oh crap.
Yeah.
These stairs right here, they go up?
The ones you can see those through the window. Yes, you can see a staircase, circular staircase heading upward, but it's not. You can't reach it just yet.
Oh, okay.
It's not accessible.
Oh,
it is no. You have to get the DLC. You have to get stair DLC.
Try to get spells from DLC, but we don't.
Did I see an entrance over here on the porch?
Yeah, so on the veranda there, you can see there were two large sliding doors, and then another smaller door a little past that.
This right here?
Yeah, those doors there that you're in front of right now, those are sliding doors.
Alright, I'll go ahead and pull it open.
Okay, you go to pull it open, and it stuck.
Ah, shit.
1 second, let me double check on this real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna yank it hard. I'm like, fuck,
All right,
I gotta get in the house, I gotta get in here.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna suck.
Since you're an old lady. You yank on this door, and you hear on the other side the sound of chains jangling. And you. If you guys had the door opened, you would see a bunch of twig blights with exclamation points over their heads.
That's gonna be PTSD, man. Back in the day, I walk into a room and everything goes. Yeah, I guess that's
James.
Yeah, that's where I am.
James, you also hear a voice call out, and it says, "Find out what that is." And that's all you hear.
I got a real bad idea.
Aren't all your ideas are bad? Just
Yes.
kidding. As I'm going to roll a new secret boy into the initiative. He's not going to be that secret, though.
Secret.
If y'all aren't in this room by the time it rolls around to my initiative again, you're getting locked outside.
Not cool, man.
Irina's turn. And Irina is going to move forward and be like, how am I supposed to get in this room?
A 10-foot long room. It's not that small.
It really is.
I mean,
because I am on top of a bunch of crap. Like there's like stuff in this
Fair.
corner.
I'm going to come over here.
Like see.
Viola, can you give me a hand with this door?
Oh yeah.
She's going to attempt to help. Oh, baby!
Damn, Irina!
Irina's strong. She's got lesbian strength. She yanks that bitch open.
Yes.
She pulls it open. She's too powerful to be contained by sliding doors. And as it opens up, you see the following.
Well, goddamn.
That we don't.
The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at balcony level. Stacked against the wall, sorry, my ear itches. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old, empty barrels with the Wizard of the Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest. And then as you guys are kind of standing there, you look up, and the balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She wears a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs, but then you see a bunch of them. And you see, in total, counting them all up, 23 twig blights in this room.
Oh my god.
And they all look directly at the now open door.
Yeah.
As Irina stands there and draws her weapons, and she just looks at Viola and says, "Sorry."
Oh, that's alright. I was trying to get in here too.
Viola pointed at the door earlier
The
and said,
inside's no
"That's
better than the
okay."
outside.
Mirabelle, your turn.
So I've got 2 people standing outside a door, and 2 people standing inside a door.
Yep.
I'm going for the inside door, and Oh, well that looks like hell.
You gonna squeeze in there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Come on in.
Yeah,
I'm sure
just
2.
gonna hang out.
I feel like 2 gnomes would fit in here better than a gnome and a person.
Yep. And that is what I'm gonna do.
I am way closer to Mirabelle than I've ever wanted to be. We're like cheek to cheek, and she's like loving it, and I'm like,
Cassius, it is your go.
Cassius is going to sort of simply plod over, kind of poke his head in, go, whoa. Can I see a balcony? Can I see into the balcony that the steps lead up to?
At this point, if you can see that dotted line on the floor, that's where the balcony is overhead. You're not in a very great position to see it.
I can. Okay, so I'm not able to aim an arrow at it, maybe.
I would say, especially with the door frame on the other side, I'm gonna just go ahead and say with a no. Plus, the door's closed anyway.
Oh yeah, he closed the door.
Oh yeah. All right.
James, close the door. There's a lot of twig blights in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up here. Can I see
Okay.
the balcony from up here?
You can see it very clearly, and you also see that wild-looking person standing on the balcony. About here's about. It's really not. This map isn't well made, so I can't like show you
Is
guys
there
the druid and everyone else at the same time. But the druid is about here in the balcony, and she has a few twig blights near her, as well as all the twig blights here. All the twig blights you see on this map are on the same floor as you.
Is there another balcony nearby to her that's not connected to it?
Say that one more time. You cut out.
Are there any balconies near her that aren't directly connected to her balcony? Or if I wanted to go up to that balcony, I'd have to be on the same level and like connected within 30 feet of movement to her.
So the balcony, if you can see, it's kind of tough to see.
I can't see any of it. I need you to describe it based on how he'd see it.
There is a balcony running along these walls here.
Okay, Cassius is gonna probably bamf over here. He's gonna point an arrow. It's got a little glass version of him, and he fires it, and it shatters against the wall. And he, Olivia or Viola and Irina see that he just kind of does a little wave and goes toodles, and it into his own quiver, and then the quiver wraps in on itself and then disappears, and then up there kind of comes out of it and like lands, and he goes, I am never gonna get used to that.
Okay.
Up on the balcony.
Give me 1 sec.
I don't.
You only move 5 feet.
What?
That's a joke.
Oh shit.
It's a misty step.
Misty step.
Oh, this is. Oh, I was really confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a different map.
Oh,
It's a
hello.
different map.
You must be the dirty woman who lives in this house.
One of them.
Oh my god!
Do you have anything else?
Have you seen a goblin?
I want to kill you.
Ah! Alright, that's very polite of you. Cool.
Is that it?
Yeah, can I insight check that? I'm just kidding. Does she really want to kill me?
Did she really? Is she just being?
What a nice admission to tell you up front, though. At least now you're prepared.
I didn't know. It's a little mean, right? Exactly polite.
Ismark is going to join his sister Viola. 15, 20,
Yeah,
20.
it appears we've opened the door and there's a bunch of shit inside. That's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
He's gonna stop right there. That's that. I'm just gonna reveal this, boys, so that way you guys can see the initiative of the twig blights.
I really appreciate the whole lighting thing, but it makes this significantly worse.
Yeah.
It makes it more horrifying, and I love it.
It's not. I don't know. Like maybe.
James Dean Beauregard, it's your turn.
All right, Olivia, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Would it take an action to bar the door, or can you just do that?
I would say unless, it would take you an action to use the rafter to bar the door.
Well, sadly, James doesn't have a whole lot else he can do. Let me consult my notes once more. Sorry for this.
No
Yeah,
blurs. Yeah, it's a heavy piece.
Oh, you cut out real bad just there,
Chris, you're
Chris.
popping like a
Doesn't have any
Coca-Cola.
handles on it.
Somebody
What?
call you a Pringles can because you popped, and now you can't stop.
Well, I suppose this won't be an issue for very long. James has lit up his torch and he's going to burst into the room with all the twig lights.
Look, Jimmy!
Oh, please move out of the doorway.
I can't.
You can't?
I cannot.
There's that many of them that you can't move out of the doorway?
Correct.
Oh,
Is the room pretty much as I see it?
Chris is gone.
He's left
Hey,
us all
Olivia,
alone.
how about we just shut ourselves in this tiny little room and
So-
just hang out?
We're all
Chris,
alone.
Chrissy.
we win.
Everyone's still there?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yes, but
No.
you weren't.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
James moved into the twig.
And now he's got. Oh,
Hello?
Yes!
That was really. I'm sorry about that. I was.
It's
Hello.
okay. It's not your fault.
I was spacing out.
Unacceptable.
Spacing out so fucking hard. I was sitting there. I was like, man, it's awful quiet. I hope they're all okay.
I'm going to write
James-
a strongly worded letter.
to the
James,
management.
Oh,
James,
sorry,
take
can I
your-
just say really quick? My favorite thing about Amy's subclass is that she wrote from Amy at the bottom. This is adorable.
That was because it was in my email and I copied and pasted this stupid thing.
It was still very adorable.
Well, thank you.
James moved into the twig blight room.
Okay.
Is there anything else I need to know, or is it as the room presents itself?
That floor is as it presents itself.
All right, then James has made a horrible decision. He is going to take his torch and he is going to raise it above his head, and he's going to smash this twig blight right here.
Boop. He does an old booper, a booperoony. Okay,
Going to boop the snoot, as it were.
as it were. That is an improvised weapon, correct?
It is a torch. Yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna need you to roll d20. Just add your strength. Don't add proficiency to that bad boy. You can I guess you can just roll a strength check.
Alrighty. Here comes James' strength check.
Okay. Don't worry, these guys are not very difficult. 18 is indeed going to hit. So go ahead, roll d6, add your strength.
Alrighty. All 0 of it.
Okay.
This is very true to form for James.
Well, with that hit, you manage to take 50% of this thing's health. So that should give you an indication as to what you're dealing with. Okay, so that's your action. Bonus action, do anything else? As you hit it with fire, you see the fire is doubly effective against it.
Can I see Cassius from here?
I would say yes, you can see the top half of his body.
Hey, Jimmy!
Hey! I'm gorgeous, and he's gonna hit him with his.
I'm gorgeous.
Gorgeous, everybody.
And yeah, he's gonna hit Cassius with his Mantle of Inspiration. He is also going to hit, based on this chart and who he can see, he's gonna hit Olivia and whoever this is right here in this doorway.
Mirabelle's with me in here too, though. I don't know if.
Alright,
if you can get her to-
Mirabelle and Olivia and Cassius are all.
Jake,
Get
what's
the
that give me
mantle.
again?
It gives you 5 temporary hit points and lets you take your movement, your full movement immediately.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So I can just move right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna back away the. Wait. Is this upstairs, Chris?
Yeah, so those are upstairs just a little bit. And
Can
you
I
see
hear
there-
people up there?
You can. Well, I'd say on your turn you can use an action to make a perception check because you are in the middle of a fight.
He's just gonna. I'm gonna move here just to get a better angle on everybody.
Okay, yeah, up there you have a little bit of a better shot. I would say, yeah, you're good.
I'd like to take my reaction to move.
Okay.
You don't have to
I
take
don't-
your reaction, it just happened.
Oh, it just happens. Well, then I do that. Fuck. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to go.
That's a
It's like you
wall.
just went through a wall.
Can I, like, stand, like, right here?
You,
Oh, fuck. Right there.
yeah.
Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna skirt around and go here.
Okay. Does it provoke opportunity attacks?
I don't.
Let me see, actually.
Bring it.
Yeah, if you use your reaction, it does.
Man Inspiration, as a bonus action, you can expend 1 use of your Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, when a creature. Yep, they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Mirabelle, would you like to move as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Good lord.
Yeah.
My good looks have inspired you to do great.
I'm gonna.
He has to like peek back through the door frame to get them. You're just like, oh wait, I got some more. Hold on.
He's just like his eyes just.
Okay. And again, no. Look at Mirabelle doing the human shield thing.
Just regretting this decision. No, gnome shield. Gnome shield.
Gnome shield. Operation Gnome Shield. And with that, James, do you have anything else?
No, that is the end of James' usefulness for now.
Okay, now the Twig Blights are gonna go. And there's a lot of them.
Really regretting this.
So this is gonna be fun. There's gonna be 2 Twig Blights on you, Olivia. They're going first.
Tig blights.
2 Twig Blights.
There go Bloodies.
Does an 8 or a 12 hit?
No, neither.
Okay. Neither do. This guy's gonna move here.
God.
2 on you, Jake. James.
Alright. That one hits.
Do both of them hit?
Oh god!
Yeah.
Steel.
Okay. So there's no way to update the crits on here, so these guys are gonna be using the same crit system that you guys do. So he deals, this damage, but this is a bad example.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, so you take 6 points of damage. 10 points total.
Oh boy.
Ow. Which is good. He's gonna move here. These boys are gonna move 5, 15.
That was a third of my hit points.
I mean, I came up here with 16 HP, plus 5 temporary hit points, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
These boys are. This is just. It's just zombie mode. There's not enough space. Not enough space for all my good stick boys.
Could you imagine somebody trying to do this with miniatures?
Oh my god.
God. Oh god.
And there's some up on that banister with you, my boy.
Hey, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
20, 25, 30.
Cheerio, I'm Mary Poppins.
Okay. Good for you then.
Hello, little Twiggies. You want to be lit on fire?
Fire with your name on it.
I got fire and I don't. Okay, so Mirabelle, you're gonna have.
Regrets?
Yeah.
On the plus side, you got 5 temporary hit points.
And honestly, that's helpful against Twig Blights because they have some real low damage.
Mirabelle, you're gonna have 2 on you, and then there's gonna be 1 on Ismark.
Oh yeah, those hit.
Okay, so you're gonna take 7 points of damage as the Twig Blades just carve into you, and then
teacher,
1.
I think you forgot to give me homework. Did you have any of these guys attack me?
I'm getting there, Mike.
Okay,
Calm
I'm sorry.
down.
Jesus.
There's a couple of them.
There's a significant number of these boys.
They're good boys, Chris.
They're very good boys. So only one of them is gonna be able to hit you.
Yeah.
Swing on you. Does 13 hit?
Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, it does.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke though.
All right.
That's just on a reaction. Right?
Just make you waste that. Yeah, I don't think you even have to roll.
Oh, motherfucker, it does that again. It needs to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, it did. It got a 6.
Yeah, it is a reaction. 2d10 fire damage. Yeah, so 6 fire damage.
So you deal 12 points of damage to this thing, killing it 3 times over.
Yay! Love it.
Lit his ass.
I'm just.
Don't judge me.
I'm just gonna delete it because that's gonna.
Alright, who wants more?
Okay, so because they're so densely packed, that's all the Twig Blights can do. Olivia, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna take the however many opportunity attacks it is to get actually over here. But I would have went like this route.
I get you.
Like skirted around this pillar. Oh fuck. I don't know where I am. I don't know how many opportunity attacks that would be, but I'm gonna do that.
And through the doorway, Viola says, "I see your elbow, dear. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be good. I see your elbow."
Two of them are gonna swing. Two of them will swing on you. One of them's too busy with James. I'm guessing.
Neither hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here and cast Thunder Wave.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's 15 feet from me, so that goes in every direction, right?
It's a 15-foot cube in any any space adjacent to you.
So yeah, that's where I'm gonna stand.
You're just gonna drop it. You're gonna try. Who are you trying to hit? Is my question.
As many fucking twig blights as I can possibly fucking fathom.
Without hitting Maribel.
Without
hitting Maribel.
So
Yeah.
6 here, I guess.
If it'll take more out, go ahead and just hit me.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna stand here. Can I like get these two?
You
these ones, these ones, these ones.
You can get.
Oh my goodness.
I'll say you can get all the ones immediately in front of you that are out. So this area, it's a little smaller.
Do that.
Right click as you do it.
Cool.
It's a little smaller, but it's gonna make my life a lot easier. So that's what I'm doing, and you can't control me. Otherwise, you're gonna be hitting allies and fucking all kinds of shit up. Now everyone's doing the.
Of course
Okay.
we are. Of course we are. We found a new.
So
However
By
many
the way,
gets me the
that was
most.
actually that was 3d10. Sorry.
it was 3. Okay, whatever. You want to see how more dead he is?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Let him burn.
Okay. So. Okay, so you're gonna slam into them. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mirabelle, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
I look at her and I go, sorry.
5, 6,
Sweet.
7.
shit.
Hang on.
That looks like a total of 3 saves. Okay. So 6 damage. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So I believe on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
And isn't
So even
pushed.
if they did save, they're probably dead anyway.
Well, close to it.
Almost dead. Mostly
almost
dead.
Only mostly dead.
Mostly headless.
Okay, so he passed. So he takes.
Nearly headless.
He takes 3. He failed, so
Nearly
he's
headless.
dead. He's dead. He's dead. I hope you're marking all these down.
My kill count has gone up exponentially.
Nah. Oh no, he is at 1.
I can't even see all the ones that I hit.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is a very busy area here.
You sound like you're regretting it as we.
You're like,
It's really shitty.
Ruckus Strahd is a good time. Is fuck this.
good.
And
No,
then-
I love big fights like this. But okay, so Olivia, you slam in all those boys and deal a fuck ton of damage to them, dropping 4 of them. Anything else?
Ooh.
You know what? No.
No.
I think we got this. I think we're good.
Okay.
Is Maribel okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. We now go to the druid who's currently tussling with Cassius. Currently tussling with Tassius.
Currently castling.
Castling.
Currently,
Hey, you filthy wench.
Currently castling with Tuslius.
Plemsendence
Hello, my
Slapdon.
name is Tuslius.
You watch as a ball of flame appears in his hand as he tosses it. She tosses it and just goes, ah!
Oh, that's ironic.
This is 7 hit.
It did not hit.
Alright. The druid's then going to back up. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, it didn't work. I gotta
Start
go.
laughing at him. They're like, ah.
I gotta go!
We gotta bail!
Lad, you gotta look in your aim.
Okay. She says, fuck you. Viola, your turn.
Hilarious. I see the shatter come through Olivia, and I'm like, fuck yeah, all right, girl. Very cool. I reckon I really should have chose Misty Step. I won't make that mistake again. Can I move? Well, shit, I don't know if I want to go in there. Can I?
Well, I mean, what's the worst thing? It's just more twig blights.
Yeah. Well, I have 20 hit points. So this here is not a twig blight because I can only see it like an elbow, like a quarter of the token. So this is a twig blight here. So I'd like to aim at him.
Okay.
From the doorway.
Okie doke.
With a fierce bolt of cleansing fire.
Okay.
And that bolt's not great.
I would say with that he is in like half cover anyway. So with a 6, that's gonna be
critical fail.
that's gonna be a big miss there.
Yeah, so
it zooms past Olivia's head, and I'm just like, no!
It hits the keg of wine.
Oh shit!
Which has been sitting here for quite some time and just kind of stewing in its own kind of gases.
Oh
shit
god!
Like that.
Gross.
Maybe if that happens like one more time, there might be a bit of a blast.
I'm like, oh shit! Well, darn, that didn't work.
Irena's gonna go now, and she's gonna say, maybe we shouldn't rely on magic too much, as she draws her weapons and tries to get into this room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And she's gonna stab bitches.
She's just like, well, watch what I can do.
Oh, hey.
Damn, girl. Damn.
Oh.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen.
While you go inside and kind of
Irena runs in and just swipes one and it bursts into a pile of sticks. She slices the other one and that one bursts as well. And then she just kind of spins and with a stab of her dagger takes out the third there. Bam. They were all at 1 hit point.
Savage as fuck.
That's what I do. Mirabelle, your go.
Okay. I'm not that useful.
That's not true.
You've got your...
I'm not that useful, so I'm gonna
You've
step
got
over here and I'm
mail.
gonna smack it with a stick.
We all have
Do it.
our things that we're good at.
Ooh, that's gonna be a hit. Roll that damage.
Any
Yes.
day now.
Yes.
Big old 2 points of damage as you just whack it with a stick. It
Hit
kind
a
of just
stick with a stick.
you hit it and it's jerky it's kind of got like this weird jerky motion that's really unsettling as it just goes. It's gonna try to hit you because you did that to it. Cassius,
Yeah, I imagine.
Cassius, it's your go.
I'm going to just pull out my arrow. Like, basically pull back, arrow flies out of the quiver in there. It glows bright purple, and then I release it, and it splits into 3 arrows that attack these 3 twig blights within range.
Okay.
Boy, his buddy, and then this one over here. What are these other ones? Are these down on the bottom floor?
No, those are swarms of ravens up in the rafters. There's like 60 of them.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt them. No, they're good people. You know, as far as
As far as you know.
wait, hang on. That doesn't make any sense. Why did it do that?
It rolled them and added them all together.
Ugh. All right.
No, you can keep this. I can see the damage and everything.
That's actually really good damage.
Yeah, I'll
that's-
keep it then. I'll nail all 3 with the split up and then pow.
Hey,
Epic.
hey.
So what does that
They're
look
all-
like? So 3 bolts of energy. So like, what is?
Yeah,
that?
you guys see from down below. You watch as Cassius kind of draws an arrow back and fires it, and as he does, the arrow splits into 3 different bolts and slams into the twig blights upstairs. And as each gets impact, they each burst into nothingness.
And like mechanically, Cassius doesn't really need to aim, but flavor-wise, Cassius does aim, and he nails it without the assistance of the spell because he's just a good archer. And then
Because he's just a very powerful guy.
But-
Anything else?
Yeah, I move there, which is 30, I guess. And then I point at her and I go, "You next!" And then he's gonna shout down the rafters and goes, "Can I get some assistance?"
Ismark's gonna go now, and he sees Mirabelle needs a little help, so he says, I'm right behind you.
Go get him,
As he,
Bismarck.
as he moves in, and he's gonna whap him. 13's gonna hit. So he hits the first one and drops it. Moves in front of you, Mirabelle swings on the second one, drops that one too.
All right, Bismarck.
And then he moves forward and just kind of stands and threatens this one here. Let's be of help.
Space now. That's nice.
Oh, whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodle dandy. Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Oh, I just went right through it, huh?
It was right before.
It was right before. Shit, I forget. Ismark just went. It's the end of the round. Okay.
Yeah.
It's round 3.
Yeah.
Okay. James Dean Beauregard, you hear the twig blights outside get 30 feet closer.
I think I would like a little ditty from you. I'd like a little accompanying dobro.
A little,
Well, if we're looking for battle music,
Is there Dobro Final Fantasy music?
Oh, okay. I'm opening in this now. I've got like Devil May Cry music in the background, and it's epic as shit. But yeah, it doesn't really.
this is the in canon like. What is it? It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's just in canon the tape playing.
It's diegetic.
Yeah, diegetic music is, I believe.
Alright, James Dean, what do you do?
Can James see that they're a witch?
No, the witch is actually above you in the banister. You can hear her moving around up there, kind of creaking the floorboards, but you cannot see her unless you move out into the open floor.
No, she's creaking the floorboards, alright.
Oh, well, I'm in the...
Take it easy.
She's a go.
Can I... Okay, can I use my... Nah. Can I see Cassius, or is he still...
You do see Cassius. Cassius is... No, Cassius is about here on the banister.
Alrighty. Well, it's about that time again, I would say. Time for me to really
I sometimes
just...
forget that you guys have dynamic lighting on, so you can't see.
I literally can't see anything that's happening.
I literally can't see
no
shit. I can see 3 twig blights.
I see a bunch of ravens, and
I can see
characters.
5.
So yeah, James is going to use another one of his bardic inspirations to once again use that sweet Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
That's his bonus action. He's going to grant it once again to Cassius, Mirabelle, and then to Irina, because she's just going ham.
That's what you do.
So you guys can all get 30 feet of movement that doesn't promote attacks of opportunity.
Hi there.
Irina's gonna move here in front of you. There, Olivia.
Actually, this is probably not very accurate, because he's got the torch in one hand.
Well, I'm sure you can play a dobro one-handed.
You can hold the torch in your mouth.
Well, no.
You throw the torch in the air, play a little dojo or dobro music, and then catch the torch when you're done.
See, I think if we're going for diegetic music, we gotta go for just like actual sounds. So he's gonna have a harmonica in one hand and his torch in the other. As he's gonna smack this twig blight in front of him with his torch again.
Why did I almost call the dobro a dojo?
Are these stairs? Can I run up the stairs with my movement?
You can.
I don't suppose that hits the twig blight.
Do you have enough to get all the way up to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna join Cassius.
Oh, finally! Hey, how you doing?
Jesus. Hello.
Hi. That's
Hello
a
there.
woman. We need to kill her. Look at her! She's got like 3 teeth between the entirety of her gums.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the end of James's turn.
Yeah, as you swing the torch and it fails to impact the twig blight.
I have to concentrate so hard on the harmonica.
It's just a little too much. The twig blights are going to go now. They have a little bit of a hard time getting into position.
My favorite part about this harmonica player is the very clear sunglasses tan line on his face. That's not somebody who plays a harmonica. I don't know.
Alright. Twig blight on James.
Jimmy.
That's a miss. Jimmy.
Not today.
Two on Olivia.
Shit.
Is that a good shit?
15 armor class. 15.
No, Olivia.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing
How does that? Everybody's been doing it. It's fine.
Because
Oh
your
my
names
God.
are so similar. They use the same letters.
It is a little bit. I didn't mean to do it that way, but yeah.
Neither hit.
Okay. 3 on Irina. Let me double check. None of them hit. 3 on Eastmark. Jumpin' G Willikers. So that's gonna be 4 damage.
Yippin' coyote.
And 8 damage as one of the twig blades does full max damage. The 15 I don't think is gonna hit now. So 2 of them impact, clawing into Ismark, and he goes, fucking twigs. Olivia.
Oh man, Ismark is just as lame as everybody else, please.
The one immediately next to me, I am going to cast Primal Savagery on myself and attack. Ah.
Unfortunately, a 9 is going to miss as you impact the Dagon.
I go to Claude and it just kind of pets him.
And you go,
Eh.
Viola.
Ooh. She'll, I reckon she'll step in, and, she will throw a firebolt and aim at this asshole over here. Hopefully,
Okay.
not, far enough away. Well, it's right next to one of the barrels of wine, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, just a roll of 1.
Oh my god, again?
Yeah, again. Yeah.
Chris!
Um,
That was you! You
I
did that!
need...
My hip
Chris,
is acting
you
up.
did that.
Yeah, Chris. No, well, first of all, Chris totally did that, and also, well, my hip is acting up today. I've got a bad hip, and my head's all cloudy, and oh shit.
Sorry, Mom.
I need everybody in this area, and I need...
oh shit.
I need...
I wish I could get temporary hit points
Yeah.
for myself.
I need, sorry, I forgot your name. Cassius as
Cassius.
well. Everyone roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
That includes James, correct?
Yeah!
Yes, that includes
Excellent.
James.
I'm a
Does it-
motherfucking
Mirabelle too?
genius.
Mirabelle too. No, Mirabelle's fine. Mirabelle's far enough
Okay.
away.
And James
once.
just ducked back into the room with his reaction.
Just chucks the harmonica, dives in after it.
I mean, how long has this thing been taken over?
Cheese it, Chuck!
Is that wine or is it vinegar now?
It's something. It's something.
Explosive, whatever the fuck.
This
it
is what
that
happened
gas
last time
that
she
will
went too,
explode.
right?
Yeah, that's why it exploded this time.
What we
Oh,
should have
well.
done is I should have just stood out the door and like rolled muns into the area, and no problem. Just would have blown up everyone
Let's-
from outside.
Trying to think what a good amount of damage is.
I mean, ultimately, this is effective.
Okay.
Wow.
So with that, everybody who failed the saving throw is going to take that full 18. Anybody who passed is going to get a 9.
What's the
I would
DC?
say above a 10. You got a 10 or above, you passed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 10. I was about to say James would be dead.
Yeah. 10 or above, you passed. It's not, it kind of, you hear it like for a moment as the pressure builds inside the thing, so everybody has a moment to like, oh shit.
I'm like, oh shit. Oh no, you guys.
Oh, you know what? The druid would have to as well.
Good.
Yep.
Nice.
I hope the stairs fall in.
They're using fire magic. You see
My one weakness.
very powerful fire magic that blows up
I'm really
alcohol.
glad I didn't use flaming sphere. That would have caused some problems.
This filthy bitch.
We return to them the kindling of a winery instead of
Yeah.
a winery.
Oh, right, yeah, it's gonna burn down now.
Let
That's a shame.
me. She
Loading shotgun. Shame.
Did I forget to roll for Irina? I think I did.
Yes.
Arena? I hardly know her.
They have this combustion feature. Those
Oh
twin
shit!
lights.
I rolled the wrong one. Yeah, she made it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Arena MVP. She gonna make it. She gonna make it.
She gonna be all right. Cool. Viola, you have anything else?
Hell no, I think I'm
You wanna-
done.
You want to cause another massive explosion?
I think I'm done.
Irina's going to go now.
That's for making up for not like causing any damage for 3 rounds.
For real.
You're like, fuck it, I'll just blow this place.
She's like, damn.
Yeah, Irina just begins after the explosion. Just kind of uses the momentum to fly forward and just stab these two boys to death.
Damn.
That's 2 crits for her, by the way.
I don't know what it is, but I have insane crit abilities when I am DMing.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. She's going to move in and assist her brother. It's now the druid's turn. The druid sees that shit is fucked and throws this door open.
Oh shit, it's trying to get away. Stop it!
It's a lady.
Oh.
Oh,
She throws the door open and steps through and says, "There's intruders! Intruders in the winery!" As she begins running.
God damn it!
Cassius, stop them!
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
The
Nope.
fuck?
Another door.
I don't see any of this happening.
Yeah, this is all. This
To
is
be
all
fair,
me.
none of us do.
None of us do.
I got a good shot of this one twig blight. That's not gone.
I just became very lonely all by myself over here. Like, very quickly.
I can-
James is getting real fucking eager to blow this thing just right up.
Blow it
I have to
sky
go
high.
searching for
I'm gonna
twig
nail this
blights,
thing
you
right in
guys.
the
I
butt.
have an issue.
James doesn't have the ability to do so. He
What's
has
the
a
variable?
torch and a
Oh.
harmonica.
I got first,
Yeah.
apparently.
Cassius,
Apparently.
it is your turn.
I thought Maribel went before me.
Did somebody roll initiative instead of...
No,
That's an
I don't
X-ray?
think so. Anyway,
No?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! Cassius gets in, sees, I guess, 2 vine blights, and just stares back out at Maribel and goes, "Go back! Go back!"
I like how you're like, I need help up here, and then you're like, I don't need help up here, leave!
Oh shit, fine. I'm sure that's not worse. I'm sure that's not worse.
Be a little more clear.
A little more clear, there's lots of...
There's lots of everything.
you know, these things are big, they're tall, they got lots of mummy bits, but the vines...
I just screamed, Viola, remember when you wanted to talk it out?
It looks like Olivia's bed sheets wrapped in a human form.
Okay.
Fuck off!
He is just gonna pull back, and he is gonna fire a brilliant chromatic arrow, which is a chromatic orb.
Okay.
Is this an attack? Range spell attack? I'm gonna, of course, pick fire. So the crystal ball at the end of this arrow swirls into fire. Oh, of course, no number, because, you know, everything is broken!
Alright.
It's thinking.
Looking into that room, Cassius, real quick, you see, in this chamber are a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that makes up most of the northern end of this room. You also see 3 creatures. One appears human, but is so caked with dirt and mud that it's hard to know for sure. Her hair is full of twigs, and her face is hidden behind a veil of moss. She is rooting through the contents of the cabinet and is haphazardly tossing them to the floor. Behind her stand 2 creatures made entirely of dead vines.
Hey, filthy, stop! And he's gonna fire the arrow at the first vine blight, just this one right here.
Okay, is it to hit?
It is to hit, yeah.
Do you have
That's
to-
right
do you-
there.
That's 14 to hit. That's damage.
Oh no! Alright, let me...
Just roll a spell attack.
5. Ta-da!
Blah, blah. And what kind of damage is it?
Fire. But whatever is just
Fire.
a placeholder. I picked fire.
Okay. So 18 is going to hit for 14 points of damage. He looked like he did not enjoy that at all. He goes. It just makes a weird vine noise. I don't know what sound vines make.
And then Cassius uses
Fine noise.
Rustling intensifies.
Can Cassius use his final movement to then back out again and slam the door shut?
Okay.
Yeah, alright, so I hit it, but it didn't die immediately, so I'm a little scared.
A little spooked. Mirabelle, it's your turn.
So, am I still going for that door or what?
It's up to you. I'm not really super keen on it, though.
We just open the door, attack, close it. Open the door, attack, close
I'll go
it.
this way.
I need cover.
I'm going
I'm a
to...
ranged fighter. I'm not one of them melees. I'm not like the big, beefy lesbian downstairs.
These things. I can see these, yes?
Those are ravens.
Yes, the ravens.
Those
There's like 60 ravens currently in the rafters, just looking down at the fight.
Fat
I
Lord,
see
good
that.
baby.
Okay, I should have gone the other direction.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Can
I
I
just
have gone the other direction?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a dash and open the door?
Open the door over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just peek through it.
you open the. Are you trying to? You can't really open it stealthily.
No, I just want to, like, open it and look through it.
Okay, you open the door, and you see yet another druid. Let me describe this room. This room has a wooden floor with a 10-foot square hole cut in the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop it is a man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made from a black branch and brambles at you. And as you come in, he waves the staff at you, and he says, "Nature bows to my every whim, for I have the vampire staff." And he then immediately jumps down from this thing into the hole in the floor and vanishes.
Hey, this side's empty.
No. Oh, goodness! What was that, though?
That's good. That's good. That's it.
I heard something. Maribel?
This side, there's nothing here.
You look shocked, love. What's up? You good?
Just a fella.
I'm good. I'm good.
Alright.
He's gone.
Oh.
He jumped.
You said there was no one in there. What? He jumped outside?
There's a hole? Did he jump through it? I don't know.
I love
My
you
legs-
too.
my legs are short.
I kind of want to get on that
Cassius
side.
and Mirabelle is my favorite pair right now.
Yeah, Cassius really likes Mirabelle for the reason he can discern. Like he thinks she's the best of all of you. Her and Jimmy.
Okay, Mirabelle, so that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, Ismark's gonna go. Sorry, I'm just, looking something up real quick. Give me one moment. Oh
You shouldn't
god!
have come here.
You've made a huge mistake.
The wild
Colonel.
Stokes, it's pretty... Colonel.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak through this this base.
Snake. Those are vine blights. Don't get within their grasp, or they'll find you. They'll take videos that loop of you, and then you'll be embarrassed on the internet for years.
I'm trying to sneak through this base, but my thighs are dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheek can blur in the dark.
Don't worry, Snake. In Smash 4, they nerfed your butt. Yeah, Snake has less of a butt in Smash 4 because
He doesn't have an ass.
and he technically biologically has an ass.
Don't you fucking... Where is it? God. Okay, I got it. Alright. This is that, yeah. Ismark's gonna go, and he's gonna try and hit these twig blights.
Yeah.
He's gonna use his big mean sword to hit these big mean twig blights.
Come on, Bismarck. You got it.
Oh, he's only got 2 attacks. One of them's gonna hit for 11 points of damage as this one skitters into a pile of twigs. Bleh.
Bleh.
His mark is definitely like summarized as he's only got 2 attacks. It's such a white bread. When somebody's afraid of being like a fighter, they're afraid of being in his mark.
You don't want to be Ismark. Yeah.
I feel like Cassius is like staring across at Mirabelle and then turns around and goes, "Oh goodness!"
Oh Jesus! Yeah. So we're gonna do this.
Shit.
Hello.
Ah!
Oh shit.
Does that hit?
Comfortable.
Yeah.
I have to make a.
Nope. It's an
Yes,
attack.
that does.
Yeah.
Then I have an
Okay. You take 8 points of damage, and you are now grappled.
Oh,
And
God.
restrain. Woo.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I know.
restrain.
That's the D of it. Me.
Jimmy, help!
Jimmy, please.
How?
Jimmy.
Jimmy Hoffa.
And as we come to the 4th round, our good friends, the Needleblights, who had climbed up out of the fields, join the fray.
Oh yeah, 40 of those guys.
And you guys made no preparations. Ha ha ha!
Okay.
We got a tad distracted.
We
You
We
know,
literally
talked-
split
we
our
talked
forces
about
across
it.
the 3 stages of this fight.
We saw where
Ju-
the entrances were, and then we talked about it for 5 minutes. I think that's pretty good.
When I had considered this character, I had completely forgotten that I would be absolutely fucking useless in combat.
Jake, I
You
kind of
and
love
me
that,
both.
though. I'm only good
Okay.
at combat.
With that, they arrive on the field. They haven't taken a turn yet, though. James Dean Beauregard, it is your turn.
Well,
I'm just a simple farmer.
I'm just a simple country lawyer chicken.
Wait, hang on.
I hate to say this
Such a
because
man.
it's literally just 5 seconds for me to take my turn. But
I hate.
James is gonna pop in right there and take his action to barricade the door.
Give me just one moment while I draw.
And that's pretty much the extent of what he is able to do. Period. End of story.
Oh no, my speed became 0.
I'm very good at one-on-one fights. Not so much.
You're good at charming people, but you can't charm sticks. Cool.
That's you may be wrong about that.
Oh, alright. With-
As a bonus
sorry.
action, using my last Mantle of Inspiration on Ismark and Viola.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow, thank you.
Can you just link that? Can you just put that in chat so everybody can see what it does?
Yeah.
Amy's audio quality sounds like a 90s CD game, and it's amazing. I love it so
Oh,
much.
me? It does?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
that bad.
it's a little
just
scratchy.
it's a little
Oh.
scratchy, but it's pretty great.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys?
It's
Have
like
you guys
the
ever
Super Potato
played?
Head's free CD game from like when I was like 9.
Have you guys ever played Amazon? There was like an Amazon Rainforest game for the PC. It was a long time
How
ago.
about that Captain Crunch game that came with boxes of Captain Crunch, where you can
Mm.
skateboard as a Crunch? Like,
Skateboard. It's Twigblight's turn. And the Twiglights, there's 2 of them on Ismark, and that's it. I think it's gonna be 1 on Ismark, 1 on Irina. Ha! Ha! Neither of them get hit. Very good. Olivia.
No one
Um,
no one took their movements.
Oh,
no, they're...
oh.
Yeah.
I was going to
Are you
Oh,
going
oh,
to take
sorry.
your movements?
closer to the stairs, possibly.
Who was inspired?
Ismark and Viola.
Yeah, because they're the only ones I can see. They're literally the only thing I can see right now.
Fair enough.
So these stairs go up to the 2nd level?
Potentially.
Alright, I will make
Please
my
close the door
way-
when you're out there.
There's-
make my
okay,
way
so-
up there.
Real quick, looking at that, give me 1 sec, I gotta get back to my daggone. Wizard Wise. W11. The turret contains a stone spiral staircase. Windows in the outer wall allow light to enter. God damn. I'm sorry. Forget. The stairs here go both down and up. There are stairs going down and stairs going up.
Ooh, I will, let's see, where did I start? I started probably, oops, shit, here, so I will go boopity, and boopity doopty doop.
Close the door on your way.
Alright, yeah,
Close your door.
well,
Close the door.
well, can I use, it during my movement with my reaction?
Yeah, just to shut it is fine. Yeah.
Alright, cool, so I'll do so, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So you begin making your way up the. You can dash if you want to go all the way up the stairs.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, if I could, yeah, if you'll put me up there. I love how
Sure thing.
immediately, Chris, you were like, click, that door shut. That was pretty impressive.
That's what I do.
Oh, yeah.
So you are now in the hallway here. You see 2 vine blights. One of them has Cassius in its slithery grasp.
I say,
Hello, love.
oh, hello. Hello, dear. You seem to have trouble here. I'll see if I can help.
I'm
Wait.
actually perfectly
Did
capable.
I'm
someone
going
get
to aim at them, not at you. Don't worry about it.
Dude, Olivia, did you get skipped?
No.
Yeah, because yes, she was only moving for her movement
Yeah.
from the man.
Oh,
the inspiration.
right. That's right. Okay, my bad. So, Olivia, it is your turn.
I don't know which way to go.
Oh wait. So no, you can only move your.
Yeah, you can't dash.
Oh, yeah.
20.
So, yeah, I was downstairs.
Oh no, you can end up there anyway. It's not a
Oh,
big deal.
okay. Thank you.
Breaking the rules.
Olivia.
Breaking the rules.
There are no
I don't know which-
rules. There are only
I
guidelines.
saw Viola going that way, and I feel like she's gonna get left alone, so I'm gonna run this way.
So the door you just yelled at her to close, you're just gonna open back up.
Oh, I thought she. Sorry, I thought she closed the other one. Okay. Oh, fuck!
Jake's
I don't
getting
wanna be
soupy.
You're like, close
Listen,
the door, and
Jay-
I close the door that I walk right past. I'm like, this door? All right, fine.
Listen, from this point forward, if I'm not back by the time James' turn rolls around, he's just closing more doors because that's literally all he can do right now.
It's like, going forward in combat, I'm the door closer. Okay.
I am the doorman.
I mean, you've saved me from getting hit by 2 attacks, Jake, so you've been helping.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, I've been helping thus far, but I've run out of the one resource that makes me helpful.
He's like, I am the one that closes.
Olivia,
Can I try to get this twig blight?
you want to hit it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do primal savagery on it.
Well, then do it then. Hey, that's gonna hit. Roll damage. Hey, that's just what I needed. As it
Yay.
explodes in a cloud of twigs, and it goes, ow.
And then I am going to. That's 15 feet. Can I like jump over this little banister thing or climb in between the
No, you
spokes?
can't. No. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm a gnome.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go through it and do like
Oh, no, you didn't.
That's
You're rolling
literally all my movement. I can't go up to the next level yet.
Yeah, you can. Kind of. Sort of.
Hello.
I don't know. Hello. You guys
see
just
we're
left. You
shouting
just left.
across the place from
You
each
just
other.
left Ismark and Irina down there. That's cool. That's very good. Viola, it's your
Oh, they're
turn.
important.
Well-
They're clearly
At this
capable
point,
of taking care of
yeah, it
themselves.
was a little bit like, you know what, they have got it. So, she comes up the stairs, and which one of these, the top and the bottom, has Cassius?
This boy has him. The bottom one.
Oh, right. I'm gonna get you out of
He's
that.
The one with your,
Don't worry
with
about
your
it.
new edgy one.
You will try. I mean, I can get myself out of it next turn.
Oh, okay.
If you do it, then I don't have to spend my turn doing it. So.
All right.
Now you die.
Yeah, well, yeah. Eventually, of course. I think I'll try to shoot a firebolt and roll a 1. Let's see if we can do it. Aw, damn it.
Oh,
Hey!
damn!
Oh, man.
You hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 fire.
6 points of damage. Okay, it's still up.
Get off my property.
Fibbity flop. Let me
How do you
double
like
check
that
real
shit?
quick. Yeah, okay. He is still up as your firebolt does the normal amount of damage because these vines seem to be a little wet. They got a little moisture on them.
Gross.
I don't know. For some reason, the vine blades aren't vulnerable to fire damage.
So the way that I theorize it is that they are wet. Yes, they are made for swamps. Generally.
They are swampy
You
boys.
can read all about it in my entire article, Sense of Immersion Blights.
Is there anything else, Viola?
No, that'd be it.
Okay, Irina's gonna go now, and this last twig blade is about to meet its maker. Nope, that's the wrong. I did the complete wrong thing.
Getting a little confused. Oh, yeah, Arena, MVP.
Irina, Jesus Lord!
I don't like twig blights. She stabs it real good.
We're supposed to be protecting her.
Stabs it real good. That's a real good attack.
And
Cough, 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 plug. Cough,
Me.
cough, cough.
Rapier dash real good.
she can't get all the way up because she's gonna run past you, Olivia. 25, 30. She ends just in front of you, Olivia. Okay. It's now the Needleblight's turns. And they're going to hit the vulnerabilities of your castle here.
I can't see anything.
Don't worry. You won't be seeing anything.
So I think James is going to take his time and just barricade himself in this room and wait for everything to blow over.
Like the Winchester.
Pull out your tea, have some ice cold tea there.
James, you begin to hear on the other side of this door you just barricaded the sound of fists slamming into it as they're going to try to break through. Well, they had to dash to get there, so they can't.
Oh, shit.
But they are trying. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just moving these guys en masse. 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, these guys are in the worst spot.
Oh. How many floors are there to this place? 3 or a dozen?
5, 30. You know of
What a
2.
jump! Are there 3 or a dozen? There can't be any number in between.
I feel like there's lots.
Haley, we're working with
There's
dice.
3
Okay?
or a
I see
dozen.
3 squares in front of me.
We're working with dice.
Crazy ranges are literally all we can work with.
Yeah, I randomly generated all the floors here.
Is it 3D lights?
It's 3d6 lights per room. Alright. So all them move, they're banging, they're getting where they can, but you guys can't see any of them, so they don't. Yeah, they are. It's now the druids' turns.
That I'm included in that, right?
No. Mirabelle, you hear 5 feet beyond, just like just immediately next to this door. You just hear the door slam open, and you see the same wounded druid fly through, and go, "They're in. Where'd he?" And then she turns back and sees you standing in the doorway, and goes, "Oh shit!" She's just gonna try and smack you with a for 4 points of damage, as she just whack.
Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical. She just freaks and hits you in the head, just bonk.
Panic pound.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
This one in here can't really see shit, so she's just gonna 5 and
Oh shit.
Common problem, apparently.
stand there and wait. Yeah, you just see her kind of move through the boy.
She's like, I see you!
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can you see him, James?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay. Then you just watch as a little fireball hits Ismark. Not a fireball.
Literally the only thing I can see, Chris, is Ismark.
Oh wait, it might be better to do.
Please don't turn off the. Please
Yes.
Don't turn off. Just leave it like it is.
It's too good.
It's just ridiculous.
James is unironically caught in the dark.
I also like that the windows basically look like cathedral windows because they just go.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I can see this really nice patch of grass outside. It's looking lovely. Hey, if you look outside lately, you live in a beautiful area, you know, all cooped up in this house.
Oh shit. Okay, so Ismark fails his saving throw against the unseen druid's thunder wave.
Damn it, Bismarck.
And flies back 15 feet.
We were counting on you, you best.
If this mark dies,
18 points of damage.
Son of
And
a
he goes,
bitch.
oh, jeez.
Oh no.
oh jeez, that's
Guys,
Ismark's
guys,
If only I had healing.
guys, there's some crazy shit out here.
Alright.
And now James can't see anything.
Cassius, it's your go. You are currently restrained by the
fucking. All right, so attacks have disadvantage. Does that mean I can cast a spell?
It depends on. I mean, if you cast a spell with an attack, then it has disadvantage.
You can magic missile.
You can cast a spell.
Don't backseat DM or some backseat player. So I'd be able to cast a spell normally, no issue.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, Cassius is just gonna like look at this thing. He's just gonna he thinks really hard about thunder waving it, and then he just he like leans back, pries an arrow out of the quiver, holds out his bow, pulls back on the string with his teeth, and then "Kavai, you fucking get!" and he fires the arrow by letting his mouth go, and he'll Misty Step right behind the druid.
Oh
here.
shit, that's epic.
Over on this side?
Yeah, right there.
Nice.
Okay.
Is that the one that just attacked Ismark?
Hello.
No.
How's it going?
There's
He's a
another
little-
druid.
He's a little
I
more
can't
cocky
see
than
anything
meant
and I
him
don't
to
know
be,
what's
but I don't
going
mind it. Hello there. Hey, this is how I was in the balcony beforehand. It was completely empty. Nobody else was up here. Hello there, you dirty, filthy, horrible woman.
That's a bonus action. You want to use your action?
Wait, Misty Step's a bonus action?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It always has been.
Oh!
Yep,
Well then,
yep.
could I have moved, like, here then? So I could actually hit her with something?
Yeah.
Alright, he's just gonna go ahead and aim his arrow right in her face, and just, he's gonna use his chilling finger arrow, so it looks like a grasping skeletal hand. And
Right.
He's gonna touch her.
Okay.
Bam! Oh god, no rolls. Are you fucking kidding me? I swear to God!
It just doesn't like you, man.
Yeah, it fucking hates me, and I fucking hate it!
It's all
Sorry,
the
one second.
numbers. It's so many numbers I didn't want to show.
1d8, and then
Okay.
I'm not at 5th level.
That's an awful lot.
Ow! Bingo!
Kerplowsers. 9.
He's flanking him, right? Her? Right?
No, it's a melee attack. It's only for melee attacks to get flanking. So unfortunately, a 9 is going to miss. As your chill touch goes a little wide.
Misty stepping a bonus action is throwing me for a loop. I know.
Mirabelle.
I'm going to.
Thwack.
Yeah. That.
Oh, Toll the Dead.
Oh,
I like it.
yeah.
Because she's injured, yeah?
She is, and she
Yes!
fails, taking 11 points of damage. And with that, as it boom, she drops, and she goes
Nice.
ah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's teleported over here for nothing?
You go
No.
there to witness.
Well, we don't. But,
Yeah,
so the
excellent.
guy jumped down that hole. Look behind you.
What? Oh, that hole!
Yeah.
You look in the hole and you see a bunch of needle blights moving in through the loading area.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck!
shit.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Mirabelle, we
my
need to get
God.
skivvy quick.
That sounds
Is-
bad.
Ismark's turn. Ismark is going to panic a bit because he is pretty low health at the moment.
Come on, Bismarck. You got this.
Don't worry, Ismark. I have.
Amy
Jesus.
just completely like given in to calling him Bismarck. Just Amy is just constantly calling him Bismarck every chance she
He
gets.
points. He points towards the sliding doors that you guys came in through originally. He says, "There's more out there." As
Just close the door, Ismark. I'll handle the druid.
There's lots more.
he's going to attempt to shut the door. He does. He kind of just reaches around the other. Well, it's on the outside. No, he can't.
Hodor.
No.
Hodor.
He stands there with his sword, and he just goes I don't think he can get to the druid. He can get to the druid, but he would provoke opportunity. He's gonna move to the druid. He's gonna move to the druid. The needle blight is gonna take a swipe at him. It's gonna miss horribly.
Aw, man.
And he's gonna swing on the druid.
Come on. Yeah.
Both of those are gonna hit for a total of 12 points of damage. As he just slash, and the druid goes, ah! Ah, God. Ah, my body. So that's Ismark's turn.
This is
Thank you
silly as
so
shit.
Five, 10,
You
15.
fucking fool.
Ow, my body. I'm literally writing that down. So
My body.
I love you.
Tomorrow night in my TOA game, I can have a Serac when he gets hit say, ow, my body.
My body! Yeah!
Yeah, it's sounding like Skeletor.
This is thrown at Olivia.
No!
16 hit Olivia
Yes!
Shit.
These
for
are some
for 4
really
points of damage.
Druids.
Ow!
And this
I
guy's
know all
gonna
my
dash.
friends are afraid of spiders, but I like to keep a large collection of spiders and invite my friends over for drinks.
I sold my soul to a demon for a 1d10 cantrip.
Oh.
Warlocks.
At this point,
Yeah,
it's
no,
starting to sound pretty good.
Okay, that's round 5. James Dean Beauregard, it's your turn. There are gentlemen outside the door trying to get in. They just say, we just want to talk, bro.
All right, so if James takes a 10, 15, 20-foot movement to stand right there, what can he see?
More needle blights outside. He can see a druid currently assailing Ismark, as well as your friends on the staircase.
So these doors are open.
These doors are wide open.
Doors come open.
Well, James is going to make an impromptu barrier. He is going to smash an oil, or dump some oil out right here, try to, like, wall this doorway off with fire and set it alight with a torch.
Okay, I'll give you that. You make an area of fire, right there, and I'm just gonna draw it. I'd say you managed to cover in front of the door like that. Anything that steps in there, anything that enters it for the first time on its turn or begins its turn there is going to take 2d6 damage.
Sounds great.
Okay, and what else would you like to do? That was 20 feet of movement. I would say action and bonus action in order to do that, so...
I mean, that's fine.
Mm.
As far as action goes, he's actually gonna... That was 20 feet, and so this will be 30, staying right there.
Okay. You see
He's
this...
tired of not seeing anything.
You see this door is indeed barred. It's
Okay.
a bar.
Is a jar.
The twig blights are all dead, I believe.
Holy shit!
There are no more twig blights. You guys managed to take those boys out, so I'm going to remove him.
Where'd this guy come from? He just come up on me.
Yeah, he's up in your business. Oh, did I forget to swing on you?
Did you do what?
I forgot to swing on you earlier. I'm going to go ahead and do
you
that.
swang
Thank you for
so
reminding me.
Wow, that's a good. Yeah. No.
No. Okay.
No.
Thanks for the reminder, though.
You're
Cool.
very
Olivia, your
welcome.
turn.
Okay, Olivia's gonna do two things.
Okay.
First one is gonna be she's gonna throw her bear totem out here.
Okay.
Everybody in this area gets a certain number of temporary hit points. Let me pull it up again. Hang on.
You want to know?
I can look it up.
You want to know what it is?
5 plus your druid level, so 8. Everybody in this area gets 8 temporary hit points.
I would have been wrong.
8. Yay. All this temp
So-
HP is really cool.
And you get advantage on strength saves and check.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I can also move it
Yeah.
if I want to, but I'm not going to because right now I'm gonna do primal savagery on this vine blight guy.
Well, then do it then. 13 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I bite him with my mouth.
All right. It tastes like dirt. He is a dirt boy.
He is a twig boy, dirt boy, good boy.
And I probably can't get past him, can I?
No. I'd say you can pass through friendly squares, but enemy squares are a no-go.
Should have been a halfling. Damn.
Should have been a happeling.
Alright, I am done.
Okay. Viola,
Yeah.
you got a boy. You got a boy in your face.
I don't like this. This is not okay. Boy in my face. Wrong kind of boy. Well,
Sugar honey iced tea.
My favorite.
Well, I have two options.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically 3.
Well, yeah, this is true. I can attack with 1 or 2 different ways, or I can disengage and run down the stairs.
Or you could die.
Ooh, shit!
Option number 3.
She forgot about that option.
That got serious. Okay, alright, that's fine. I was good to you for like an entire fucking year, but okay. Yeah.
And then you
Damn.
then you made me murder my friend.
Oh.
All I remember hearing
This is
about that
payback.
game is that Keely's character died and she cried about it, and then there was an octopus episode that went on too long. That's all I remember.
Alright, I think I'll just go ahead at disadvantage, throw a firebolt in its face, because, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good roll. 11, unfortunately, is going to miss, just barely.
Yeah.
As it kind of does like a pass interference on your hands and keeps you from being able to do it. If there was a ref here, we would have called him.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie then.
Irina's gonna go now, and she's gonna continue at doing what she does best. 15's gonna hit for 8. And then she has a dagger as well. And
Irina, we need you up here. Irina, whatever the fuck you're doing, it's more important. Up here is more important.
She didn't manage to kill this guy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As she just keeps stabbing him and goes, "It's not dying!" Needle blights are single-minded in their pursuits, so they're gonna go ahead and do the dumb thing. One of them steps in and takes 2d6. Can you roll that for me, Jake? Because I also have to keep track of its health. Okay, it takes 7 points of damage as it continues through. And 15, 20. The other one comes through. 5, 10, 15, 20. Roll that damage. If you just put your cursor in the text box and then press up and enter, it rolls the same thing you just rolled. There you go.
Oh, I guess Chris wants to speed up the game a little.
15, 20, 25. Oh wait, get closer. So we gotta roll that again. It's about convenience.
He says after throwing 40 twig blights at us.
Hey, it's in the book, man. Get off my case, dog.
Bookman. Ah!
Fighter of the
Again.
Paper cut.
TV man. Yeah, give me 2 more. Jankies.
Champion of the library.
Okay, none of them dropped, fortunately for me. The 2 right there are going to take 2 swings at you. Or going to take 1 swing each, is what I mean. So that's going to be... They roll 2d4, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12.
Well, bad news. James is bleeding out.
I don't think any of us know where he is.
Ismark does.
I have great faith in Ismark. Yeah. It's alright. I have great ideas.
They use all their movement to get there. So, yeah, well, they're just going to dash to get up and bother Ismark.
I could see over the balcony, no?
You can. Yeah, you guys can't see over the balcony. You just can't see on the map. Give me 1 second.
Is it sick that I'm really excited for Chris to kill a character so I get to hear the pain in his voice when he has to do it?
Okay, quick question. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
What's your order.
question?
The bear. Okay, so the bear. It's a 30-foot radius. Would it reach him? Because it's not. It doesn't say creatures that I see. It says each creature of your choice in the aura. When the spirit appears, gains temporary hit points.
Yeah, it would hit him. You have 10 extra hit points. Would you still 8 extra hit points? Would you still have dropped?
Jake?
Still enough.
Jake. It would still would have been enough to drop you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woof.
Well, Ismark gets him too then if he's right there. If it helps.
Yeah, it will.
This is a negative 2 hit points.
Yeah, so you guys watch as a needle blight just begins clawing into your buddy James, and he falls before them as the other ones kind of step over James's unconscious body and begin to surround Ismark, who's currently engaged in hand-to-hand combat with the druid down there.
So we do see this.
Yeah, you do see it.
Where?
It happens here. James is here. Ismark is here. All the needle blights are here. Oh, I just...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, Having it split up like this is 100% difficult.
Is rough. But yeah, okay, so that happens. Cassius, what would you like to do?
How many people... Can you just show me really quick what's going on around James so that I can make an educated decision here? Is that illegal?
I suppose. I'll put you down here. And So, James has a cool little skull next to his face.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hop back up to the balcony, please. Alright.
No.
Yep, so I teleport here, and I'm going to fire Never Miss Magical Missile at the two... Ooh, actually, could I get both of them with an Acid Splash?
All the boys downstairs, or where?
Okay, so technically I'm allowed to pick two, if they're 5 feet from each other.
Don't they have to be 5 feet from you?
No, 5 feet from each other.
Oh.
It's a 60-foot range. One or two creatures if they're 5 feet. You know what? I'm just going to go with my old standby. Just firebolt the one who's presenting the most of a threat to our boy.
To Ismark?
No, to our boy, not Ismark.
Alright. I don't know who your boy is.
Yay!
Jimbo. 17 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bang! Oh, man.
Oh.
That's lame.
Oh, no.
That's so fucking lame.
He is still presenting a threat to your boy Jimbo.
Well, I attempted it.
Oh, jeez.
You've done good. Mirabelle, what would you like to do?
Wait, really quick, he's gonna yell out. If anybody wants to... If anybody wants to jump off the balcony to help out a buddy, I can catch you.
It's only like a 10-foot drop, I believe.
Oh, alright. Well, fucking... Never mind. Guess I'm not
Still a
gonna be
D6,
cool.
Chris.
God dang it.
Oh, shit, dude.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez,
but I
Rick.
can see him at the bottom of the stairs.
You can see him immediately at the bottom of the stairs, yes.
I am going to do the son of a bitch.
You're gonna do the son of a bitch?
Doing good!
You get 6 hit points back there, James.
And then
And you also get the 8 hit points.
Returns!
What the fuck?
You also get the 8 temporary hit points.
He rips off his shirt, starts beating them to death.
James is suddenly like really cut now.
Oh my
Rips
god.
It's James the White.
She healed him too much!
James the White.
Oh shit!
Back it up! Take it back!
Greg, somebody even it out with necrotic damage.
James, you also get the 8 hit points from 8 temporary hit points from at the start of your turn. Just keep that in mind. Sorry.
James has
It's
returned.
just once it. No, it's just once it appears, he gets it.
I am literally
And it
crying.
appeared before he dropped,
Oh.
I believe.
immediately lost the hit point.
Just to be fair.
Okay. Cool. Mirabelle, anything else? That's a bonus
I can
action.
do a cantrip, yeah?
You sure can.
Okay, I'm gonna use Told Dead again on this fucking
On whom?
that guy. Yeah, that
Whom's
guy.
the bell tolls for?
This vine.
This dude.
Why is this not working? That guy.
Vino Blighto. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Come on,
Or he's
guys.
gonna roll.
You gotta roll.
Savino Blighto.
You don't tell me what to do. Alright.
Nice.
Alright. He drops as the bell tolls for him. Hey guys. For whom the bell tolls.
Which Von Blood dies?
I did something right.
No, you're fighting needle blights, bruh.
Oh no.
So downstairs are needle blights, and then upstairs are the vine blights.
They're light brights.
Light brights, star shine, star bright, light my candle tonight.
Ismark!
Fucking Dragon Tales riddle?
Ismark attack the needle
Wait,
blades.
Chris.
Ismark-
Did you get Dragon Tales up in here?
Ismark just goes into a rage and draws his short sword.
Yes, Bismarck.
No, he does more damage with his long sword, with his two-handed long sword. Yeah, he's just gonna use his two-handed long sword on 1, on 2.
Nice.
Looks like dropping both of them. Heck yeah, dude. He drops 2 of these boys.
Yes!
Bam, bam.
Bismarck, kicking ass.
Unless, no, you know what? He would probably kill them to move closer to his buddy James.
What if Jake just took over his mark with fighter levels?
One of the Needle Blights is gonna swing at him and deal an extra. It looks to be about 7 points of damage.
Bismarck the Destroyer.
Yes, Mark, I will destroy! He doesn't have anything to do with his bonus action, so now it's the Vine Blight's turn. Vine Blight is going to attempt to
Hi. You're
grapple you.
You're lovely. You're lovely. You're a lovely creature.
Oh, you really think so? I use lots of swamp water to moisturize my body.
Do you sprout like flowers, like pretty pansies, or?
That's a really filthy question to ask. It's personal.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, when you
I don't want to expose myself. Oh my god, that's so gross.
Jeez, we're gonna stop it there. The Vine Blade unfortunately cannot find purchase on Viola, so that doesn't occur. James Dean Beauregard, it's your turn. You are prone before this Needle Blight.
James the White.
So these 2 Vine Blights I can see off to my right are still alive, correct?
They are.
Half my movement to stand up, correct?
Correct.
And the Druid.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that's all I needed to know. James,
You do have the stairs.
with the fury of 1,000 Dobros, is going to cast Crown of Madness on the Druid.
Okay.
1,000 Dobros.
Okay. He's gonna make a Wisdom save.
I believe so, yes.
Well, he's good at those. It's 14 pass.
I don't think it does.
What's your spell save?
Oh shit, it's 13. Thought it was.
I'm
confusing it with James. I'm confusing it with Jason, who has 16.
Jason's a level 10 character!
You tried to fool me.
I could have been different.
Yeah, he seems to shake it off and he goes, "Oh no."
Well, James is running out of shit to do again. Aside from being a meat shield.
James,
With
you
that-
like glass shiv to stick into somebody?
With that, we go
You have
to
potions.
Olivia's turn.
Potions.
Nobody has potions not yet.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna skirt around.
I've got
Irene.
5 wolf pelts.
Oh shit! Why didn't you say so already? My goodness.
Just start throwing them on him.
Just starts pelting him with it.
Can I just wrap the twig? Can I just wrap this pine blade in like in the dire wolf pelt?
You can try.
So, Chris, what I was gonna do is I'm casting flaming sphere here, and I'm gonna ram it into her with my bonus action.
Okay. Dealing 2 points of damage.
If she doesn't make the save,
Oh, it's a dex save.
I believe so. It didn't pull up the whole spell.
Pulling for suit.
I saw a ping and I thought it was literally me. I saw a ping.
Yes, Dex saving throw, and she makes it. Let's see if it's half damage. Here, I'm just gonna throw the whole thing in there so you,
Okay.
I can't find it. Ignore the.
No.
Difficult to find dobro music because only like one dude is known for playing.
Yes,
dobro.
half as much on.
You should have gone with a dulcimer. It's
Does a 13? Hold on, guys. Does a 13?
The 13 saves, so she takes half of the 2.
So a big ol' whopping 1 point of damage. You guys aren't rolling super great.
But it's staying there now,
Okay. So she just has to not be in this area on her turn.
basically.
My ex-girlfriend's stepdad used to play dulcimer.
Is there
And he had, like,
is there like a graphic for it for the flame sphere?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I guess I could find something. Give me 1 sec.
How
I
long
can
does
throw.
it
I can
last?
throw
For
something.
like a minute?
I got it.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna be this dark slasher. That's your thing. I'll
That's so
move it.
pretty. I'm so glad I can see that.
Don't
Hey,
get
guys!
sassy.
I think you're a little unappreciative of how little you can see.
Viola, what would you like to do?
Oh my goodness.
This fight's lasting a little while.
It is.
It's almost like there's, 100+ people were fighting.
I know,
That's
right?
true.
It's not like there was like 40 dozen fucking bind things. I will just try to stab at this motherfucker. Well, no, I think I'll use my quarterstaff. Try to
Okay.
Try to just swing at him. My spells are not great.
Hey, in close range.
Yeah, I've learned a valuable lesson about spells today, I think. Ooh, shit! She's like, BAM!
Go ahead and roll. I'm pretty sure that's gonna do it, baby.
Yeah,
you like a Jackie Chan. You spin your bow staff and strike like a really cool old lady pose as you beat this thing's face in with your staff.
Yeah, she's like, fuck yeah, I'm a monk now. Oh yeah.
And
I just shout and go, Viola, get up here!
I'm working
it falls into a pile of slithery vines.
I killed one. It didn't get me. We're doing good.
Irina's gonna go
Yay,
down.
Mother Cleric.
Ah, that sucks.
She does not want to be within 5 feet. I look at her and go, no.
But I want to stab it. All right. She's gonna move up to here and provide you. She's gonna hold her action in case anything gets close to her.
Irina's just a fucking meathead. We should let Strahd meet her, and then he'll probably just not want to even try.
Quick question, James. Did you stand up on your turn?
Yeah, he did. I remember.
Yes, I
said
did.
that? All right.
Yeah, he did.
Let's play a game. Does 16 hit?
Bully Jake.
James has returned and subsequently gone back down.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, I got rid of the. That's why I messed up, because I got rid of the druids. They were at a 10.
Yeah.
I remember them being. I must have accidentally deleted the druid that was the placeholder.
Accidentally.
Well, I mean, you don't want this guy to take his turn. I'll just say that. Okay.
So James is out for the count.
James has fallen again.
James has returned to the dirt.
Okay. Alert to the dirt. The other two needle blights are going to swing on Ismark. They're both going to miss. And then the druid's going to go. He's going to move up on Ismark and swing with his staff. His weird gnarled. You saw it before he dropped. He has this weird gnarled staff that seems to be made of black wood. He swings it and he slams him. Yes. Oh yes.
Oh god.
He takes 9 points of damage and must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
Oh, Shattersification. That's useful. But Ice Knife is conjuration. Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spell schools just don't make sense in 5e.
At all. Make it be goddamn 9.
Luckily, Ismark is very wise. Well.
Chris, stop talking before you roll today, would you?
Every time.
Chris is already unlucky enough.
What the fuck?
What? Yeah, what's that? What do you?
Oh,
What the hell is that?
Okay.
okay.
No, I have a feeling it isn't.
You guys can see him, so you guys see Ismark kind of standing over James, trying to defend him, and then you watch as this druid kind of runs up and hits him with this black gnarled staff, and as it does, you see as his eyes just kind of cloud over, as he just kind of,
Yeah. I don't guess.
and then he shoots a glance up
Oh,
at.
that's that vampire staff.
He shoots a glance up at. Oh man, no one's really close.
Ha.
Is it? Let me just check.
The
this real
closest
quick.
person to him is James.
It is.
James Buchanan Barnes.
I need to double check whether or not it says conscious creature. It does not. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, fuck.
Cassius, it's your turn.
Cassius.
Can I see that? Oh yeah. Hey, wait, hang on. Can you just repeat that?
Cassius?
Cassius.
Oh, Chris.
Like
Cassius Shoe.
Like Cassius
Cassius.
Clay.
Motherfucker.
Cassius.
Cassius
Cassio.
is going to. So what's going on with his mark? His eyes cloud over a little.
His eyes have clouded over, and he at one point he was fighting the Twig Blights and the Druid, and he said just turns toward James.
So he looks down.
He looks down at James, the bleeding James before him.
I don't want my farm back this badly.
Okay. Cassius is going to jump down off the balcony. Down. He's going to try and land next to James.
Okay.
Can you? I'm gonna. Can you?
You want to try and land next to James?
Could you just? Yeah. Put me onto the other board so I can pick which square, because I want to just make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Okay, so you're jumping from like here.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, up top though.
Yeah, up top.
There's way more people around here than I thought there'd be.
Yeah, this is the mosh pit of fucking-ing.
Okay,
You guys
Cassius
just-
is gonna come here. He's
Okay.
gonna fucking look Ismark in the face. He's gonna check over at his boy. And then he is just going to pull the bowstring out, aim it
Mhm.
down,
Okay.
and then an arrow's going to fly high up in the air, and he's just going to let go of the string, and the arrow's just going to slam down into a thunder wave around him. And he's going to make it so that everybody is hurt, including Ismark, except for James. I don't know if James is actually in that.
Oh, you're an
It's a 10-foot
evocation.
square.
Are you an evocation wizard?
Yes, I am.
It's
Actually, I
15 feet. See, you can hit these squares.
Yeah, so I'm not going to hit James.
So you won't hit James, but you'll hit everyone else.
Besides that, yes, please. Make some con saves for me, boy.
Ismark's gonna go first.
Fuck you, Ismark.
Still takes half damage, don't he?
Dare you.
He still does.
What the hell? There's a smoke. Ah.
And then the needle blights.
Yeah, Nadia would be too. Because we're level 5.
I mean, even at level 3,
Dang it.
I want you to know
Sombra would be
something,
more
Chris.
useful.
What's that?
I want you to know something, Chris.
Mhm.
If James dies, this will be the second campaign I've played in a row where my character has died in the 4th session.
Wow. Chris,
Wow,
we should keep that going. Keely?
that's
Matt?
interesting. We've got to keep that.
That is ugly.
Yes. The rest of this campaign is just going to be us trying to bury James, and he keeps coming back to life. And we have to kill him and put him back down.
Are you? Okay, there it is.
I'm trying to figure it out. It wasn't giving me.
No worries. So I think everyone but the last needle blight's gonna take half, if I'm correct.
My save is 13, so
Yes. Okay then. Yeah. So everyone but the last needle blight will take half. So that's 6 damage. Drops. -6. -6, and he's got to make a wisdom save.
thank God.
Yeah, he knows. He as soon as you hit him, he's just like, "What? Oh,
Ismark, protect James, please.
oh my God! I was gonna kill him. I was gonna stab him right in his face."
Just get him, please.
Wow.
And like,
Wow.
Cassius is like oddly serious at the
Wow.
moment.
Okay. Good turn. Anything else?
That was close.
Anything else? Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Mirabelle, your go.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit
Um,
into character.
So can I see the druid that's down below?
You can indeed see the druid that's down below.
Get that fucking
Okay.
staff.
Okay. I want to do that.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead, roll that damage.
Okay.
And with that, the arrow or your guiding bolt finds purchase in the druid's back and shoulders as he collapses forward in a heap. The staff kind of bouncing on the ground before him.
that.
Somebody, please. Anything else?
No, because I'm not suicidal.
Okay. Cool. Ismar's gonna step over James's body, and he's gonna try to take out that last needle blight.
Be a bit embarrassing if he failed.
No, he fucked shit up.
Yeah, 17 damage should be enough to kill it in one hit.
He walked up and just kind of 2 swipes just sends it flying into a hail of needles in the other direction.
Nice job, Izzy.
Somehow, I've managed to do this on time. And with that, we're going to go ahead and conclude as the round finishes.
What about this druid here?
Wait,
That's
I want to have him.
gotten a turn.
There's this druid. I keep forgetting about that fucking druid.
Also, Chris, I'd like to have a moment in the game before, because I'm not going to be here next session, so I want to have the moment where he turns into a doll.
Oh shit. Well, there are 30 more needle blights entering this place, and I am not.
Jesus.
We are not going to spend the entire next session doing that.
Fair enough. That'll be dramatic. Maybe a fun dialogue.
Okay, I got you. I'll get you in just 1 second. One thing we will do real quick though is the druid up there is going to have to make its saving throw, because it was in your thing and I forgot. Yeah, if at any point it seems like I'm forgetting something, guys, just shout at me. Okay, so he's gonna make a
There's
dexterity.
just been a lot of shouting.
There's been a lot of shouting.
Yeah,
there has.
yeah.
14's gonna save. Go ahead and roll that damage. 9, he takes 4. It's 4. He's gonna miss his turn to do shit because of me. Because of my issues. And who I am as a person.
Make a deal.
Okay, we will start next session at the beginning of the combat. But as you guys are kind of fighting, Cassius, you feel a familiar feeling as your mouth turns from mouth to cotton. As you cough up, like a bit of stuffing up.
He starts to walk over towards James. And he's gonna try and do a medicine check on him, and he presses down and his arms turn to fluffy puppet arms.
Yeah.
No!
You now have blood all over your
No, he does the Muppets yay! He does the Kermit yay thing, but he's scared. He's like, no! And then transforms into a doll right on top of him.
That's hilarious.
And
That's
so,
actually amazing. Wow.
as you guys all have, except for Viola because she's in the stairs, everybody but Viola has has a very clear shot of watching Cassius slowly transform back into a doll.
Yeah.
We pull out and we see a horde of needle blights assailing the outside of the winery, slamming on windows, trying to break down doors, doing whatever they can to try and get in. And that is where we're going to leave it for the evening.
Oh, epic
Have fun, guys!
shit!
Good luck!
So,
I put in work today.
Oh God!
so real talk. Should I actually start putting together another character?
I can get down there.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of resources to help that situation out. It's just about to get a little. The needle blights aren't too strong. It's going to take a while to do everything with them. Is my whole thing. So with that,
Whoa.
that's where we're gonna take it. That's where we're gonna leave it off.
I denote you the keeper of the Cassius.
Oh god, oh god.
Wait, what?
I denote Jake the keeper of the Cassius.
Yeah, Jake, as you fade in and out of consciousness, and you have a small bloody doll that is on your gaping chest wound currently. Yeah, so good session, guys. We're gonna pick up in this very spot next time. We will get the topic for the next class jam. I really fucking enjoyed that. I'm really looking forward to the next class jam.
Well, for the class jam, I wouldn't be able to give my results with everybody on Monday, but I could always put it in early or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Or
know.
you can just
it's not a huge thing.
send them to me and I can put them in for you.
Ooh.
Part of the fun is the presentation.
That's fair.
So I might just I might actually just stick this one out. Maybe make something off on the side, but
Okay.
Are we gonna take a half hour every game though to do that?
I don't think that's that's not. I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Keep doing a full half hour.
I think what we need to do because that's 30 minutes we didn't get to. We're not getting to do
Yeah, let's
needle
get
light
out of
fight.
You can cast Spare the Dying at range?
Technically.
Technically? Oh, because you got Duplicity.
Simplicity.
It'll take 2 whole rounds to get there, though.
Technically.
Is it
Yeah.
actually called Duplicity, or is that what she calls it?
No, it's Invoke
Invoke
Duplicity.
Duplicity.
Fun.
What we'll do, we will spare 10 minutes. You guys will have like 30 seconds to present your thing, and we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
I mean, alternatively, we could try meeting a little early. You know, for those of us who could.
Well, Keely.
That's totally fine. I don't care being involved in it, to be honest. Not that I don't love you guys, but it's like I literally get 5 minutes to breathe before I have to hop in.
Me too.
So, I mean...
We can. How about
we put it off for now, and then once we find a good day that'll work for everybody, we'll just have one.
Yeah, I'll work on one on the meantime and try to hedge it into the to the word of the topic.
we could do it? You have to post it. You have to post it in the chat by midnight on Sunday, and then just give a quick little brief on it the next day if you want, or.
Could be fun.
We can just take a look at it.
We're still getting our prompts on Friday.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Sure, I'll come up with a word.
Like
5 minutes before, like I did last time.
Yeah, because also we didn't really get a chance to like look over, even though we spent a half hour looking at them, we didn't even get to like dive too deep into them.
I'm gonna share my folder, and everybody can just plop them in there if they want.
Yeah.
And that'll be like, we could do that as like an official little like, this is the folder for the Class J.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Organize, add, edit, shareable. I trust all of you to be in this folder, and that's okay.
And we should have like challenges, like everyone should try to do a different class every time.
Chris, you want to pen this?
See that?
Don't know what to do.
That is much different than what I was planning to do, which was I was just going to do a barbarian subclass every time.
That would be a different challenge altogether. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna head off to Betty Pie because I got class tomorrow, guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris. But thank you for another great session.
I really enjoyed it.
Chris, you're excellent.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are having fun.
Jake, you're great. Amy, you're wonderful. Andrew, you're amazing. Keely, you're all right.
You're all very cool, and thank you for including me on this. I'm having a good time.
I am as well.
Thank you for the invitation. It's
night,
fun.
you guys.
Night, guys. Have a good week.
Good night.
Au revoir.
Delicious, Papa.